I guess old Jason Critic's son, he's making music now. He plays the guitar.
That's what I hear, dude.
I told him I want an intro for the show.
Over here,
He said he
over
would
there
do it.
at MJG.
He said he would do it for us.
We might do another show tonight after
No, we're not.
We're gonna do the main show. We might do another show, and then we might do show 239 tomorrow.
That'd be good.
Yeah, with Krennic over there at MJG. You know, good to see Krennic over there.
Yeah.
He's over in the Hizzle.
Yeah, he was here Thursday and he'll be back again tomorrow. So
Heard about that.
yeah,
Yeah.
they had to head up north for a couple of days. And,
Yeah, where the hell did they go after here?
I don't remember. They went down an archery tournament to go to. That Jacob Shoes on that.
Really?
Yeah, Jacob, you got a guy.
No shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a day.
Fuck, what a fucking day, dude. You ain't got time, like Jesus Christ.
There, it was definitely something.
What?
It was definitely something.
It was definitely something. Mother Nature, she's a horrendous bitch, dude.
Yeah, she was a little windy today.
Yeah. You kiss your wife with that mouth?
Man. It's
It's fucking crazy. What's up, Horton? How you doing? Misfits checking in over there, Battleborn, baby. What's going on? Fucking, what a fucking time, dude.
hey, what place did Cole get today?
Kind of. Second.
After his first round?
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't think anybody could touch him.
Fucking Cole Cundiff, dude. Hey, right across the lips, dude.
I was really impressed.
Cut him off, Cundiff. The team looked good. You know?
Yeah.
A couple of little hiccups.
Couple.
But you know what? We had 2 months off.
True.
You know, which is different from
Tapacosa.
the regular state race series that we're accustomed to. You know, but hey, dude, all in all, freaking team looked freaking dialed, baby.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
From a pro flat track at Silver Dollar. All right, Tapacosa.
Because it was that Lodi Sacra, like, hey, dude, Big Bondo was looking good. The Rhino, Montana, looking good for Lodi Sacra. Big supporters of the show. Lodi Sacra. I mean, dude, we roll up there, dude. It's hard not to have a good time over there at Lodi Sacra.
I don't know if there's too many places that we don't go to have a good time.
I think, yeah, true facts.
Yeah.
Holly Dunn, what's up, Holly? How you doing, girl? Yeah, we'll get you squared away for a shirt.
Hell, even the guy that was hanging out in our pits today, Gary Ryan, he turned up a second
Fucking
today.
Big Daddy Gary.
Turned up a second today. So, yeah.
Hey, not too bad after you took a hospital fucking lap.
Did the hospital hop?
A couple months ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Danny Pena, what's up, Danny? How you doing? Hey, dude, freaking, dude, BMX experts checking in right there. Danny Pena, hell of a YouTube over there. Danny, him and Kevin Wilson over there doing a hell of a job.
Well, congratulations, Ryan, for turning up to expert today. That's awesome.
New rider, Patriots checking in. What else we got going on, Mikey? Been busy freaking day.
Yeah, it's been a busy couple of days, but I mean, today was a good day.
It started off freaking low key, but then Roy Ball had like a couple freaking ideas.
Yeah, Roy Ball's always got a couple ideas.
So hey, dude, you gotta do what you gotta do for the Answer family, baby. Dance comp. Hey, Thunder, we're gonna announce the freaking experts, baby. I'm all in.
I hear you.
It was a good time.
We had a first state race at Battleborn of the season today and ran a 12 and under medium. Had 2 racks of them. Winner took home $150. It was a great time. There you go.
That's what's up,
Like
Battleborn.
Yeah, we
Right
had
over
that
the hill,
here.
baby.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Right over the hill. I mean, we don't
First
get
race of the season. They had a lot of snow.
we don't get any cool shit like that. But hey, shout out to freaking Battleborn and Misfits over there. Drew and his wife Megan, big supporters of the show.
Yes, sir.
So big shout out to them and everything. But hell yeah, Drew, good shit, bro. Holly, what's up,
Julie?
girl?
How you doing?
Holly, we'll see you at Dirty Fest. Enjoy. Hey.
Oh, I got to bring shirts and hoodies at Dirty Fest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got Holly and Julie are freaking chopping at the bit right now. They like the new swag.
And they're coming from where?
Well, Holly's over there in SoCal, and Julie's up there in Oregon.
Okay.
So what's up, Clay? How you doing? Also happy when Thunder finally jumped on the mic. Boy, oh boy.
You're one of
Clay?
one of the few.
Clay,
Those
don't
people not so happy about that.
Clay, don't be firing up a whole lot of freaking bullshit here, Clay. Hey, but I greatly appreciate it, and you know what, Royball and me, and it's just how it goes. You know, it was great to be back on the mic. Man, dude, it's been like 4 years over here.
It's been longer than that, Rick. You don't count very well.
Dude, I don't have an accountant.
No,
You know, but well, hey, dude, you're the dude.
No, that had nothing to do with being a man.
Oh,
Just
hey,
Pinky.
It felt Pinky. You know, Clay, I really appreciate it, dude. Thanks for getting on the mic for Expert Mains, Rick. Thunder and Royball duel is next level for the state vibes.
Oh, you know that half of that was really pissed off.
Hey, thanks, Hicks. You know, and like honestly, like we don't do this shit for popularity shit. You know, like we like
No,
like
we don't. We literally
you know,
don't.
like
Yeah.
we don't. You know, a lot of people think we do, but I appreciate it. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you guys.
Yeah, the turn two
Yeah.
posse. That was what's up, Richard Hartman?
Oh, the turn two posse.
Yeah, we ate good for a few months from the turn two
Boy,
posse.
oh, boy, hey, dude,
They hooked it up.
if I'm lying, I ain't shedding a tear, dude.
Right.
Hey, the turn two posse back then, a couple years ago, it was a time. It really was. It was cool, and you know, and to be back on home soil for experts and with my pal Al. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, what are you a poet now? Didn't know it.
just saying, Michelle Sanger.
My pal Al.
My pal Al. Hey, dude.
Yeah.
Michelle Sanger.
Okay.
The bill's gonna be coming to you. Just forward it to John. He'll be good. He'll be fine.
And did you go out to Georgia there, Nelson Allen? I know our riders from Tennessee. They went to Georgia and rode the national today. What's up, Gary Patton?
Boy,
Missed you out there today.
Carrie, oh my God, Carrie, what's up, girl?
No, it happened though.
What's up, Richard? Nelson Allen, Memphis in the house. Hell yeah! Hey, thanks, Nelson. Appreciate you guys, and not trying to stir up anything. The way you call the races is entertaining. Hey, you know what? Kind of do my best there, Clay. Appreciate it. You know, Al and I, we got I mean, hey, dude.
The Thunder Nuts Tour.
The Thunder Nuts Tour. Hey, dude. Anybody has a problem, go ask Hillray.
Wow,
Right?
Jasinski, that's not very nice.
Okay, because Kaczynski Hillray is all that. Oh, Kaczynski.
That's brutal.
Rick and Al are Kentucky cousins. We're close there, Gusky.
There has not been a national this year that hasn't rained.
What's up, Trinity? How you doing, Carrie?
Yeah, Trinity, we need to
boy.
talk about that finish today. When I see you next weekend, or weekend after next, yeah, we need to talk. I thought we cleared that up last week in Fresno or in Bakersfield. Apparently not.
Oh shit, dude! Patriots checking in there. Eric saying, "Don't make me follow you home." Eric, you know, yeah. Eric, you know the deal, dude. Shit, Mikey, how you been, dude?
I'm all right. A little stressed out today, but I'm all right.
A little straight on that. How were you last week, dude?
Last week.
You left me hanging, dude, because like all hellfire.
No, I did not leave you hanging.
All hellfire and brimstone fucking went down last week.
I asked you before I left. We're not doing the show tonight, right? Nope. I said, okay, I'm going home. He said, okay. I left. You decided to do the show because you let peer pressure get the better of you.
It got me, dog. It just went.
Can't be a pro and a pussy, right?
You cannot
Doesn't
be a
work that
pro.
way.
Hell yeah, dude. Hollywood Mike Miranda, dude. There is no way, dude. I am no way a fucking man trying to. But goddamn.
Yeah, we'll see you there, Kerry.
Fucking ridiculous.
West Coast Pinners in the house.
The Pinners. Did you not see their jersey?
I did. Sponsors from the hip up.
Freaking the Syndicate family,
Right?
The Spinners, baby.
Yeah, that's
Whew.
good
West
looking
Coast.
jersey.
West Coast, baby.
Yeah.
Looking freaking fire out there.
The hell was that?
Thunder and Nuts. I don't know.
Jesus Christ, you get a jump start over there or
The
something?
fucking carburetor, the
Backfired?
backflowing the fucking.
Power valve. Blew the power valve out.
Thunder and Nuts is the best duo in the game today. I love that fat old clown dog, dude. Chadley, you know what? Al and I have a good time. What's up, Keith? Hey, Keith. Hey,
Ashley Box, my girl, what's up?
What's up, Keith? Hey, dude.
Muchachos.
Hey, dude. Freaking them turns are freaking, dude. Turns are freaking treacherous, dude. All right, love seeing you out there, Keith, and love always talking to you, dude. Ashley Boss, hey, what's up, mama? Woo, Elite Reels, baby. I tell you what, don't fuck with her.
No, he did not. No, he only raced class.
No, Ricky's over there in Georgia.
He knows.
He took I think fifth or sixth or something else. I don't know. Ricky's on a whole nother level than we are over here. We're on his coattails. But anyhow, here we are. Freaking
Jason's eye lit up when he heard you come on the mic.
Ah, Jace the Bug, the new bug. Let's go all the way through the 209 Highway 99. Fresno, really, it don't matter. The new bug in the business right now has got to be the bug on the top side right now. Is that good enough for you? I heard I used to announce. It used to be pretty good.
Yeah, you used to good. You used to good.
Yeah,
It works.
you know how it is.
So what we got? I get to ride bar to bar with Gary Laurent again tonight. Oh darn!
Damn, I can't wait to see Gary Laurent at freaking Dirty Fest.
Oh dude, I can't wait to get to Dirty Fest. That's gonna be like 4 days of just forgetting everything else.
It is just like a fucking BMX vacation.
It is 100%.
We need that.
Yeah, it.
Speaking of that, dude, I seen our conglomerate, Sean Anderson.
He was supposed to come by tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards, he must thought better of it. He came out this morning.
Smart on him, dude. Because I mean, dude,
he's out of trouble at home.
Fuck,
Jared Walker, what's up?
Hey, what can Walker do for you, dude? Did you not see that shit over there at fucking Rusty Bowl? Full blown fucking rebuild.
That's the way you do it.
Dude, I am talking like, dude, no questions asked. And fucking Walker and dude, sponsors, outside freaking contractors.
That's awesome.
The fucking Rusty Bowl is gonna be a fucking clip for their state weekend.
Should be a good time.
Love Walker.
Yeah. So what we got going on tonight? Right?
I don't know. We're supposed to like have a special freaking guest. Remember Jonathan Withrow that runs like a downhill team out of Oakdale. Oakdale bike shop.
Oakdale.
Yeah,
Horses in Oakdale.
They
talking about
got a handful of fucking sponsors, O'Neill and Flow Vision. Like, I don't know.
Magura,
Yeah,
Rhino Power,
Magura.
ODI.
Yeah, Rhino Power. We can definitely go for some Rhino Power right now. Yeah. Definitely got something on tap. I don't know. How's everybody else feeling?
Sean Anderson.
Allison Garden. Allison.
Hey, we got a couch, bro. We got a recliner. You been alright, Sean?
Come on.
We don't need people around here.
Hey, Sean.
My dog might.
Hey, we can go get soft tacos deep down the street, dog. Yeah. Wait, hey, Nelson.
Half and half.
You talking about me or you talking about Ricky? It's hard because once we talk squishy bike, it's kind of a tough deal, dude. Just tough. It's really tough. It's like ibuprofen and freaking Viagra. Really tough. Leather skin, dude. You good?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck you're talking about. That's all. I have no fucking clue. That's what I'm just saying, dude.
Do we ever? Oh, me? Oh, fuck, dude. Dude, Nelson, it's kind of hard, dude. Squishy bike comes up, dude. It's like, okay, let's go.
You can't even touch the ground.
I don't give a shit, dude. Like, I'm ready to send this shit, dude. I don't give a shit my shit is outdated or not, dude. Like, I mean,
Send it, huh?
Hey, look what we did at fucking Sea Otter, baby.
Oh, yeah, we did. We had a great time at Sea Otter. I don't know if we seen a whole lot of Send It, but
Jesus Christ.
whatever. It was fun.
That's cool.
Yeah. Got to hang out with Hollywood.
Oh, yeah. We got some video of that shit.
Yeah, that's all going to be on the Uncut Reels.
Pinky's out. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Hey.
Pinky's out.
Yeah. Nelson, don't tell Ricky, dude, because Ricky is all but hurt, dude. Dad's having a good time doing downhill. Hey, One of these days, we're going to go toe to toe.
No, he's not on a kid's bike, dude. It's actually a grown-up bike. It's just a really small grown-up bike.
All right, so hey, you know what? Actually, we have an in-studio guest. Ignite Biking. Jonathan Withrow.
Yep, that guy. Come on up, Jonathan.
Come on, Jonathan. Great.
Where's the headphones at for him? You plug those in?
No, where the hell are those?
Oh,
I got the microphone going.
Good Lord. What are we doing? Do everything?
Where the hell were the things?
Right fucking here. Right here. Right on top of the bag. Sorry, Jonathan. Give us a minute. Somebody's not paying attention.
Hey, dude.
Hey, don't.
Budget. We're budget. Budget.
What's budget have to do? We already have it.
Because we don't got downhill money, dude. We're not like freaking ass crooms.
No one's like Ascaros. Fucking
You
guys
good?
shit. I'm looking for a plug to plug me into now. Guys, shit.
Well, shit, there are not.
The guy
there's not
shit
many
gold
to
coins.
choose from.
Is it on here already? Maybe it is on here already. You know
Man, look
what?
at you go.
I'm about tired of your bullshit.
That's all right.
Just
dude.
stop.
Don't you? Yeah, you'll recite me tomorrow.
What do you do?
What happens when you don't have options on?
How dare you?
I didn't realize they made a squishy bike small enough for you, but hey, all good. Hey, appreciate it, Drew. Hey, hey, anything can happen.
Can you?
One job, Drew.
Can you?
Exactly.
Yes.
One drop.
Oh, that. How's that?
There you go.
Is that better?
Caller number 10 got free tickets. No, I'm just sorry. Sounded good. Are you getting old?
If you don't shut the fuck up, I'm trying to read something.
And which one's my mic? This one?
This way. Your mic is gonna.
Or no, the
Headphones?
headphones. Yeah, there we go. It was pretty loud.
Sorry.
Can't be a bro and a pussy.
I've been drinking coffee since 4 a.m.
It's all good.
Change the background.
Oh shit, Hillray!
All right.
Oh,
I tried to get her to
Jesus
come
Christ.
over today and drink with me.
Hey, girl!
She said she had to announce some lame ass shit.
The charging cord over there at Flick Craft?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
That was a one-time thing there,
Is
Hillray.
that better?
I got caught in public with my T-shirt. Hey, that's like some Ron White shit. I was drunk in public with.
Hey, stop it, Hillary. Just stop. Yeah, I remember. They got caught with mine.
What's up, Keith? How you doing, dude? Oh, hey, we're having a good time. We just got the state race over here in Manteca. Good times for sure. Hey.
So for all you people out there that have kids that are in elementary, junior high, high school, or even thinking about doing any, whose volume turned up?
That's me. Hold on. Dude. My first time, dude. Sorry. Virgin years.
Think your kids might want to ride some mountain bikes. Ignite Bicycles would be the people to talk to, especially if you live in the Modesto area. They got a team out there that they go and do different kind of rides, and I'll let him explain it. But we've been a part of it a little bit.
We have definitely
support Martian for one of the races, and see him up in North Star all the time, and it's a pretty cool deal. I actually know a couple of the kids that are actually kind of killing it right now.
And actually have one of our former riders.
Yeah, they hijacked one of our riders and
just took us.
Actually, yeah.
Just fisticuffs.
Yeah, just
at gunpoint.
I was done with him anyway. But yeah, cousin Jerry. But yeah, so what do you got there, Jonathan? What can you tell us about what you got going on?
Jonathan Withrow, fucking from Ignite Bike. Hey, look at that freaking jersey.
Look at that thing.
Freaking in the studio, baby.
Yeah, that's it right there.
That was one of our first ones right there. The first year. That was our
We don't want to get called out by old school because the old school chimes in. Oh, dude, it's an overshow.
Yeah, the light's not on. It is.
That's right.
I'm just saying that I think the kits this year are a lot better than those.
I agree. I saw them. They look.
We have 3 different ones.
It's pretty intimidating there, Jonathan.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, like, so let's get official
Hold
because
on.
we're having a good time.
Before we get into it, how was Sea Otter for you?
Are you kidding me right now?
No.
We live and die for CR.
Because I seen you guys there, but I didn't get to see any of the racing, so how'd it go?
Oh, CR was great, dude. Hey, I was the only guy with triple trees in freaking dual slalom.
Yeah.
So I was like semi-retarded, but full-blown retarded. But you know what? Made it happen, and then did downhill. You know, the next day on Saturday. But it's sea otter, man.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't get it, but the cool thing is there's a lot of BMX riders out there that are getting it, and compared to last year, to see the BMX community at Sea Otter, and Mikey knows because we talk about it a lot. We got a 2-hour car ride here to come home. It is great. Sea Otter is always fantastic, and especially with like the Manzanita crew that runs the Manzanita BMX track. They had like literally everybody and their brother out there.
Nice.
It's great.
Well, with the dual slalom too, the BMX community just kind of slides right into that, right?
It works good, and I'm a big proponent of it because I get stoked because you know my son's on a freaking BMX mountain bike scholarship over there in Kentucky, and he's running dual slalom and downhill and short cross. You know, so it's just like, man, dude, like, bro, it's so freaking awesome.
And the vibe at Sea Otter is just so good.
Oh,
right?
you
It's
cannot
hard to beat.
you cannot freaking bat an eye at it.
Yeah.
You know, but goddamn it,
That slalom course this year was pretty gnarly.
Kyle Straight,
Yeah,
his
Kyle
crew,
Straight killed it.
dude. Straight Acres just did like I'm talking Hail Mary shit. Like, but here's the thing though, we talk about Sea Otter. Everybody, it doesn't matter where the hell the friggin' slalom track is at, right? People are gonna fill the course
Oh yeah,
side by side when it comes down to the pros.
for sure.
On Saturday, Mikey, you know how many times that we partied on that hill, and you're just looking at the freaking pro freaking slalom freaking.
The Pro Spectacular in
It is the pro spectacular Sea Otter. Like you're not gonna, you don't even get that shit at Craigworks.
right.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Jonathan,
Yeah.
You know, but god damn it.
It's a party there for sure.
Oh,
good
good Lord.
Good.
When the
All
pros come-
weekend.
Yeah.
They would always camp there to race. They camped there to party.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of racing involved in it. Great. But
Hollywood Mike Miranda, what's up there, Uncle Hollywood? What's up, baby?
No, he ain't in there.
Yeah, no, he's in there, dude. Jason Moore's in there, dude. Hey, what's up, Mickey?
Mickey, my dude.
Yeah,
My dude.
it's hard to come off a freaking Sea Otter, man. It really is.
Yeah,
Because
because it's so laid back and so much fun, and then you got to go to the mundane task of going to the BMX track
it really is.
for a long ass day qualifier day.
It really is.
And I mean, they're all long, no matter what event you're going to, but it just seems to be different. It
Yeah.
really does. Because everybody at Sea Otter, dude, there's somebody so laid back.
Oh yeah, for
You
sure.
know,
Everybody is. Dude.
half of them are drunk,
Yeah,
the other
for
half are so tired from riding too much that they couldn't fight anyway. So this is about
Mhm.
having a good time.
Yeah. The cool thing about the slalom track this year was like it looked easy when you first seen it, but it was really tough.
I'm not gonna lie. When I walked up and I'm like, this doesn't look too bad. And
Yeah.
I stopped at the 5-pack and I watched the first. I'm like, oh no, it is bad. This is gonna be a long day for these people.
Yeah, it
looked
was.
pretty intense.
It looked like it was going to be a really easy course, and then once you rode it, it was very technical. Like
It
the
was.
way they built that 5-pack was they built it to be hard. I
Yeah.
mean, it was the transitions were really steep. You were going from big to small or small to big,
Right.
so it's hard to find a good rhythm. If you cased it, you really lost speed. So I mean, I seen some guys that
What's
would
up,
just
Boogie?
pump the whole thing and be faster than guys that were trying to jump from
Yeah.
the clip. You know?
They weren't clipping shit or package shit.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I got fucking dual slalom. Was like, fuck.
And then
gee,
and you watch the pros, and then you're like, holy shit.
what am I doing wrong, right?
Yeah, those guys are
Are
so
you
good.
shitting me right now? Like, dude, you're looking at freaking Cody Kelly and freaking Dante Silva
Gilly,
and everybody.
Gilchrist.
We were talking about Gilchrist. earlier.
Gilchrist, are you shitting me right now?
We were talking about that pre-def.
Yeah.
Like, he already punched his ticket for the pump track
Right.
world qualifier, and he's out there at freaking Sea Otter. He's like, I'm going for it. Like, are you shit?
The way he rides.
Gilchrist,
Yeah.
Gilchrist is freaking just lean, dude. Like, homeboy is shredded.
Yeah.
what the hell do you do with it? I mean, so
Watching him manual that last table or step up, whatever it was.
To the nose.
Yeah, manual to nose manual over the top of that thing was insane. Because if you were off either way, too
it
far,
was so
still-
stupid.
Yeah,
No, that shit. Like, that's a penalty. 5 yards.
It was crazy. We
Yeah.
talked about it before the show. We were
Yeah.
talking about the same thing. It's like, because we as soon as we got there, he was one of the first guys we saw go over that table, and we're like, or that step up, and we're like, well, that's not even fair.
yeah, it was,
Yeah, we're
Pre-lift, no kind of rush stop.
Hey, that's where we sat
Yeah.
for the rest of Saturday. It was like, no, that's just illegal, dude.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell you'd be able to do that shit.
Yeah, it was fast.
But anyhow,
Genesis.
what's up, Genesis? How you doing, girl?
Someone you know?
Yep, she's on the team.
Oh, here we go. Oh man,
Oh, that's your girl.
hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Oh,
hey.
it's Michael's daughter.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you ought to be mad that he didn't bring you with you.
Dude,
I'd be pissed off if I was you.
Hey.
Yeah,
Hey.
should have.
big shout out to all the mountain bikers out there that I shared the post of what we were doing, because it's kind of out of what we
Ears. That's just wrong.
Yeah.
That's just,
They're covered up right now.
that's,
so
yeah, I know, but that's just wrong. Rude.
Damn, dude, just throw the fucking flag. I
Horrible
don't give a shit.
staging today. Canada's
What's up, JD?
Tip of the track.
Trickler, dude, I know. Hey, JD, I know, dog. Hey, dude, I love you, brother. Hey, I know.
You're not the only. You're not both by yourself, buddy. There's a lot of
It
people
was a
that
thing.
think
Hey, that's one of the reasons why we fucking kind of scheduled this to be a little bit more easy listening to.
that. Right.
After we're done with this, and if I'm not too fucked up, we might do another show.
Yeah.
We're gonna do another show tomorrow for sure, with a hidden guest. But anywho, we're talking mountain bike. We're talking squishy.
Wait, all right, Ish. Next year would be better. What, are you going to go out there and run staging next year?
Is she? Hey!
They probably don't want you out.
Shit!
They probably don't want you
Yeah.
out there either. So
I still
help.
I still don't remember seeing you at fucking Baco there last week.
I did. I talked to him a couple times.
You did?
Yep.
You ain't come by me.
It's kind of hard to see. You're over in the easy up area. So
You know how it goes.
hiding out there with your kids and your everything else.
So, hey, in studio guests, which we don't get a lot.
Yes, this is the easy version, Nelson.
We don't. No, there ain't nothing easy about it.
No, this is the easy version.
Oh,
Compared to today.
Jesus Christ.
Sounds like a nightmare out there today, huh?
It wasn't a
Jesus
nightmare. It
Christ,
was
Jonathan. There is not enough fucking beer.
They just take too long. And people want to. They
Yeah.
don't want to be there all day. They have to take long breaks in between rounds and stuff, and just people don't want to wait.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand. They're all out there long enough, but it is what it is. If you want to race, you got to deal with it. So
Suck it up, Buttercup.
yeah, that's that too.
Yeah.
You
So-
can give him one too.
Here we go. Fucking
Don't be
you.
rude.
Fucking alright, dude. I am. Hey, dude, I come
The
in
Moses with the Moses you are.
locked and loaded. You hear about what happened to the dude that fucking in and out?
He got jacked up, shot by the cops.
Got 27 holes in him.
Yeah. That was rough.
It's to be expected. There's always is and will never change.
Yeah, it is what it is. So what's the basis of your team? What does it take to get on? How you got age groups? You have what is that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking at all that good stuff. I mean,
So we're more gravity based.
right?
So downhill, dual slalom, stuff like that. And there's no really age limit on it. It's open to everyone.
Yeah.
And this year we opened it, and it was open actually to 15 is 15 riders we were going to have on the team.
Oh.
And
What are you at right now?
we're actually at 19. That's counting coaches though.
Oh,
So actual riders, I think, let's see, there's 16.
really?
Yeah. And then
I watched Lucas. Lucas is like so gangster.
Yeah,
He's
he's come a long way.
I'm a big fan.
He's all right.
You know,
His dad's all right.
Yeah.
there's
Wow.
there's a handful of kids out there like I watch between
Sounds good,
racing
Nelson.
and freestyle and then like the free ride stuff. But dude, Lucas is like he's kind of like LJ Parra,
Yeah.
and Max.
Or Max.
Max Clark.
Max Clark.
You know,
Yeah,
like
Max Clark, yeah.
yes, like
I mean, I can't believe that kid. I saw him racing the dual slalom and how big he got. When he quit racing BMX, he was that big, and he looked like he was that big at CR on the bike. I'm like, holy, and he's going. I mean, he was moving.
Yeah.
I was like, holy
Dude,
shit.
it's crazy, you know. And like with Lucas, it's like it's the same thing. Watching his Instagram, like,
So, right.
dude, homeboy is freaking thick. Like he could do some damage, man.
We heard BMX, there wasn't enough for him.
Yeah.
You know, the downhill. I mean, mountain bike has got a lot more options for a kid that's got that kind of skill set.
Yeah, he's come a long way. Like I said, he's been on the team since we started it, and he started out racing Cat 3, so which is like beginner.
Yeah.
And then he's moved up. Now he's Cat 1, and he's like on the brink of being able to race, you know, in pro.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
he just has. He's just not scared.
Dude, bro,
He's young.
Is
He's the same guy that broke his foot wearing Crocs.
Yeah.
Is he
Doing
a wheelie.
Hey, like he's like the local freaking Ace of Vermette.
Yeah, he's just like I said. He's not really scared. He's
That's how I look at it because
It could be. I mean, I don't know how not scared he is because Ace definitely isn't scared.
I mean, we know how like injuries and shit go, but goddamn, the way these kids are going.
Oh,
Yeah, and then you look at freaking Ace of Vermette, you know, with frameworks, and then like Lucas, dude, Lucas is like, dude, he's a homegrown boy, dude, and
he's
a
an
local
Oakdale boy
he,
too.
he's a local dude, like,
With sheep and cows in his house.
yeah, bitch, we're gonna fight,
Yeah, he definitely.
you know, like
But
he
you know
just
what?
sends shit.
He rides. Hey, Kirsten. He rides the hell out of a bike.
What's up,
I
Grunts?
mean, I haven't seen him ride much.
What's up, Brett?
Other than videos, but I talked to his dad. Every time I see his dad, we'll sit there and talk. We'll be in a bar talking about it because he, delivers there. He used to deliver there,
Yeah.
and he told me what the hell he's got going on and what he did. Not when he broke his foot or his ankle or whatever. He's like, this dumb mother. I'm like, yeah, that's how they all start out.
Mhm.
All those stories with your kids.
Mm-hmm.
He got knocked out last summer by like trying to wheelie up a tree or something and washed the front end and hit his head on the tree and
No helmet.
That sounds like some Jason Johnson shit.
so
Hey, baby Jay, get
Yeah.
in the chat. Jay, I know you're watching the show. That's some Jason
Yeah,
Johnson
that's
shit.
Jason Johnson shit.
That's some shit we do at Rippin' over there.
You
in
know
Hot
Jason
Hill.
Johnson?
yeah, exactly. And I set him like that.
Oh fuck it.
Yeah,
So you know.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh dude, Jason Johnson. I love Jason.
Yeah, the kid was.
Oh, what a dude. Thunder on the mic during main say thanks, Brent.
So what
Hey,
all kind of races
go-
did these
go.
mountain bikers get to do?
So we focus on North Star mostly, and then this year we're actually venturing off. We did some races at the beginning of this year in Fontana, which
I seen that earlier.
Pretty
early
rad
on.
place, yeah.
Like, there's no snow down there.
no,
Over there, what?
it's
That's
like by,
actually Mammoth.
it's by
Fontana's just
Riverside.
outside
What
Ontario.
was it? Was
it's
it
by Riverside.
Yeah.
Southridge?
Southridge, yeah.
Big Bear? Okay.
Yeah,
It's
Southridge.
like by Ontario and Riverside
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
I've never ridden
I
there.
just know Fontana because I used to pick her at Fontana,
Right.
and
Yeah.
like the track is gone now.
It's pretty legit. Like a lot of fast guys go there. Like you can go there and see World Cup riders. Like Pinkerton's racing there.
Pinky.
Ryder Lawrence is racing there. So it's a good gauge, you know, to be able to go there and you race the same course, so you can compare your times and stuff like that. And it's a different course every time you go. I think.
Oh really? They changed it up on there?
Yeah.
Oh.
So the bottom is usually the same, but the top changes.
Uh-huh.
And they have 6 rounds for the winter series, so 6 different courses.
Yeah, because I think what it was just you and what
Yeah.
one or two other riders that went out there
So-
like a month ago,
So
2
in
ago.
January for the first round, it was just me and Lucas
Yeah.
went, and then the next one we
Give
went
me
to
it, baby.
was round 3, and it was me, Lucas, and Ryder. We went,
Really?
yeah, and yeah, it's
Lucas is
legit.
like the next rider.
You make Hawk drive on those trips when Lucas goes? You make his dad drive?
His dad drove him. I drove myself. I went by myself, so I drove myself, and then when Ryder went, he rode with me. So
That's gangster.
yeah. But
Come
that
to, what's that there, Timmy? Cut him off cold, baby. Hey, dude, squad was looking good. Gotta keep up with the
with
the chat.
After first round, it was crazy. I thought I saw kind of
Die Job Carol, what's up, Die Job?
Walski.
9 Walski, favorite fucker, baby. You know what's up. Hell yeah.
Oh,
I know we're kind of like across the board because it was a busy afternoon. But what made you want to go and be like a team manager, a team owner there, Jonathan?
or how did it come about?
Yeah, like honestly, dude, I get geeked out. Okay, I love mountain bike. That's my shit.
Yeah.
So
it basically, I mean, I raced Supercross before I got into mountain biking. I did that for a while, and when I did it, like I had no family support. They weren't into it, nothing like that. So I did everything on my own. And then I always, like once I stopped racing and had kids and stuff like that, I always wanted something to be able to give back to kids. And I thought it was going to be like moto-based type stuff, but I didn't have a dirt bike anymore. So then a couple years after I stopped racing dirt bikes, I got a mountain bike, just a hardtail, and rode around and screwed around, and it was fun. So fast forward a little bit, I decided to go to North Star and try that out, and then I did, and I was like, holy shit, this is fun. It's it's kind of like moto. So I got kind of addicted to it, and then I started riding like local and stuff, and my son wanted to do the local cross country team. So I did that, and Michael's daughter was actually on the team that year, Genesis.
This guy.
And we did it, and my son was the same way I felt about it. Like, I hate cross country. I don't like pedaling. Like, I'd rather have fun.
Was it part of the Scholastic League?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
So, I mean, it was fun. It's cool working with the kids and doing stuff like that, but it's cross country is just not my thing.
It sucks.
Yeah.
There's like way too much pedaling.
It's like running a marathon.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
So I wasn't that into it, but I liked the aspect of helping the kids and seeing the kids progress and stuff. So then I was like, man, I should we need to do a gravity style of this, like we need to make
goddamn right.
Like we need to make this a downhill thing. And Lucas was on the team, the XC team, when we did it. So I started talking to his dad and him, and they were more into the downhill type stuff too.
Right. So
we started talking. I was like, let's start this team and get it going. And at first it started off as just like, whatever, we just like a group of people basically that hung out, and we would go and do races and stuff like that.
Oh, this guy, this team.
And
team manager stuff.
So then we were like, okay, well, we got to come up with a name for the team and stuff. So then started brainstorming for that. And I knew at some point, I always knew I wanted to do it. I just didn't know how much I was going to want to do it first. So I was like, I need to think of a name that's going to be easy to go nonprofit with, So I had to brainstorm for a name, and then Ignite just popped into my mind, and it was like more for ignite your passion for whatever you're doing. So ignite your passion for mountain biking is what I was getting at.
Just go.
Yeah. And so we did that, and it kind of just took off from there. Like more kids kind of seen it. And the first year at North Star, we had, I want to say we had, I don't know, maybe 5 kids or something on the team.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, more kids just seen it, and they were interested in it. So they would ask about it, and we kind of started taking on more kids and more kids. And like I said, now we actually got more kids than we wanted at first.
I know how that goes.
Yeah.
Firsthand.
And, I mean, it just escalates, right? And you don't want to say no, so you just keep going. But it's kind of hard because our race weekends now get pretty complicated for, like, say, me and Michael and some of the other coaches.
Yeah. So how does that go as far as like getting like your team training and stuff?
So mostly of it is at North Star. So it's we're kind of more of like a summer based thing, where is we go up on Saturday for North Star races, and we'll practice, and then we race on Sunday.
Yeah, because a lot of the North Star races are all on Sunday.
Yeah, all of them.
So you do like a pre-ride thing?
Yeah. So Saturday they have the course tape and everything, So you
Oh,
can,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they tape it so you know what the course is going to be, so you can ride it.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So we'll
You
go,
hear that, Mikey?
and most of the kids will come up on a Saturday, and
Uh-huh.
we'll be there, and we walk them through. Usually, we'll try to do like our first run. We'll kind of stop, almost like walk the track. We don't walk the whole thing, but we'll stop at key parts and show lines and stuff like that. Show them where they should be going and let them practice it. And then throughout the day, just random little things that they, every rider's going to be different.
Right.
And so we'll just work on them, with certain little things here and there.
Awesome.
Yeah, and some of it's more line choice. Some of it will be more mental, type stuff.
You ain't lying.
Yes, I believe that. I agree
Hey,
with.
you know what? You just
It is.
shush.
It is.
Because mountain biking
Let's
is
beat the brakes off
is-
in a minute.
totally mental. At least for me, like it's
You
it's
just
a mental
gotta let
game.
it go.
Yeah, you do. You can't. You can't think.
You have to, and it's
What
like
was that movie?
it's freaking ridiculous.
That movie,
Yeah.
cartoon
On that.
movie with the two
You know,
girls.
and
Ice Queen.
because
What's it called?
Frozen.
Frozen. What are you, frozen? He's got to let it go.
Yeah.
You stand up thing for us.
Yeah, you
Come
just
on,
gotta
stand
let
up
it go.
thing for us and put your hands up. Ice is gonna come down or what?
Hey, don't let me go fucking
Good
body
Lord.
body deep.
You ain't got the figure, bro.
Just
Sorry.
breathe through it, baby. Breathe through it. I freaking told you.
Ice in the veins.
Shout out to the 559.
Yeah. What infringement copy?
Well, you know what? Hey, Nelson,
I ain't pissed, bro.
I keep it out there. You know.
Oh, that's awesome though.
Bitch
You taking
face
that
and
track
then
and just
resting
working with
white
them.
face.
Which is what you have to do because they don't know what the hell's going on.
Well,
Yeah.
the big thing though is like, dude, getting the pre-ride shit before the races go. Like, we don't get it. Like, we do,
We get practice.
but it's not on that level.
No.
Where you're looking at lines and like looking at the tape and everything. Like, it's a whole different freaking ball.
Yeah,
man.
it is.
So like, I know the shit I gotta go through. But-
Hillary.
What? Fuck Hillary.
Leave me alone.
Hillary.
I was nice to you today, goddammit. That doesn't usually happen to me.
Hillary is part of the freaking the 2/3 of what happened over here in the Maine today.
She's always pretty responsible for something.
Fuck yeah, dude, man. Any of it. So what made you want to just go and be like a team manager, team owner there, John? Like you got a good solid squad, and
Except for one of your coaches. You're doing pretty good.
yeah, but it's like, man, dude, and Mike and I, we go up to North Star, we go up there opening day, the last weekend, or we keep kind of like chopping at the bit, because it's a good outlet for us on the
Thanks,
BMX,
John.
Yeah.
the BMX side, but trying to figure out, and which is a great thing of us doing BMX for so long, is like trying to get that outlook of what entails doing a mountain bike downhill team.
Is
like,
it different?
dude,
It's different than what we do for a BMX team.
it has to be.
I would think so.
Because like we don't sleep. The season goes. You got what, like
Yeah.
eight races. Well,
Over for the course of the summer.
yeah. We got it this week, right? Freaking North Star has a 5-race series. Dodge Race has a 3-race.
How many weekends do you think you'll be racing
Series.
over the summer?
How does that go?
Over the year that they're open.
How does that go for you being a team manager? Because like we got to deal with like nationals and state races and locals and everything else.
Right.
So trying to differentiate that into what you're doing is like, it's really huge, especially coming off of Sea Otter, because at Sea Otter a couple weeks ago, there was a lot of BMXers out there, that they were like, we've never had so much fun in our life.
Especially new kids. Yeah, absolutely.
It's like, dude, it's a fucking honor, dude. So how does that go? How do you go and present that? Because I've seen you have a mission statement that you put out there, and the past 2 years, you put in on what? Hey, you always looking for riders, this, that, and the other. Fill out the ordeal and this, that, and the other. Like, how do you go about doing that?
So
because we're trying to get like the mix between the BMX side and the mountain bike side.
yeah, which I'm interested in this too, because I've talked to Michael before about like he used to ride for BMX teams, so I was kind of
He did.
so kind of like asking
He
him
sucked.
different stuff because, like I said, I came from moto, so it's like the dirt bike side of it to mountain biking to BMX, it's all different, right? Like, there's all different ways to go about it. So when I was going about the mountain bike thing, like I said, it first just started off as like we're just people that know each other. Let's go ride together and have a group.
Right.
And then it kind of turned into more and more, and now we're at where we're at, and it's really cool to see. But we have, I'm going to say, we'll probably race with the races we've done already, and then what we have coming up this summer. We're probably looking at 13 races, maybe.
That's
something like that.
cool. That's cool. I mean, 13 races. We spent summers where it's 8 weeks in a row. We're not even home. We don't do the show from here. We do it in a track somewhere, and you have 13 weeks. And that 8 weeks. That was just what was in a row. That wasn't before and after. Because we have 13.
Yeah, because I had because you already hit like 2 down in SoCal at Bear or
We did the Southridge, Montana.
Yeah, Southridge. You had those, and then you got
the X Checker Enduro.
X Checker.
Yeah.
And then Sea Otter, but then you got the California or CA Enduro at China Peak, and then you have Dodge Ridge and freaking North Star,
Which is 8
Yeah.
races.
which so it's like trying to figure out how that goes on with what you got to deal with, because like BMX with what we got going on for like locals, state races, and nationals is way different than what you got to deal with, So how do you go through and go and schedule all of that? Because like it's a lot. It's not 51 weeks of a lot that we got to deal with, but the season for downhill is like short and quick.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's awesome, Hillary.
So how's that? How does that go? With you being the team manager.
It's pretty hard because all our riders aren't expected to do every race. So we do have somewhat of an elite team right now, and that's my goal to build. Next year, I want to have a full elite team where we go and do the Monster Pro downhill races. We do the.
You better freaking bust your shit out, dude.
Yeah, we do the
first one
Southwest
on the
downhill series, do stuff like that. So, I mean, that's where the team is headed right now.
Yeah.
Like I said, we started off small, and now we're getting bigger. And as my younger kids get older, I can be gone more,
Right.
So I want to turn this into something bigger than what it is right now.
Right.
And so I'm trying to get that bigger step right now.
So it's basically a step program.
Yeah.
As you do better, you move up to the bigger races.
Yeah. So right now, the way we have it tiered is we have our elite team, and then we have our development team. Our development team is basically kids just getting into the sport, or they've been riding for a while, but they haven't really been all in type stuff.
Yeah.
So those are the ones that we really work with and try to develop them. And then we have our elite team where they're the ones, like Lucas is on that team, and so they're the ones that are committed. They're going to do the big races.
Right.
They're really wanting to make this, something.
Right.
So
Michael on the elite team, or is he still?
yeah, he's on. He is because he's
Is
a
it?
coach.
Oh, okay. Maybe he was
man.
on the up and covers.
No.
Is that a
So-
elite freaking jersey over there? I don't know. What is that?
No, that's we need
That
to
was
get.
the first-
Are we?
They
we
didn't have the elite the
Okay.
first year.
Yeah.
Okay. We're intermediate freaking podcast. Okay.
We need to get you guys updated.
Yeah, you're not a leader.
Aaron, shut up.
Announcing elite is fun. Riding, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Hey, This is why you should do a freaking podcast, there, Jonathan.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
don't
good
have
time.
I don't have enough time as it is. Like,
Bro,
running the
neither
team,
do we, but it is so fucking
But yet he
fun.
had to wait 2 hours to start the show. So
Yeah.
That's why it's called Beer Budget.
yeah, it ain't
And
that.
you know what? Waiting on you made me miss Supercross tonight. So now I'm gonna have to wait to look at Instagram,
You know how many,
Facebook, all that
you know how
stuff
many
until
times we
tomorrow
got to
morning.
freaking
And of the
shift.
15 riders you have, how many are elite? How many are?
So
that's
right
what
now
are.
we have 4 elite riders right now, not counting the coaches.
Okay.
Which
Nice.
it's cool because right now our coaches we actually have really good coaches right now.
Am I on there?
No, you know
Oh, shit.
you could be. You just gotta come out and ride with us some more.
Hey, dude.
No,
I just send the shit, dude.
But
Just bring your pop moms.
for
What
this
What
for
do you
this
mean,
summer.
turn?
For this summer right now, we have myself, we have Michael, and then we just got a pro rider, Adam Conway, and his girlfriend is a women's pro,
Really?
and she's gonna help out. So that's cool because we've been wanting to get.
Does
like-
she have a sister?
No,
I'm just
I,
kidding.
you know, I don't know. She might. I don't know.
Shut up, Mike. Shut up. Hey,
But-
Not district
I'm
mom.
gonna
Not
fucking hold your
district mom.
fucking microphone.
I don't care.
That's just how the show goes.
We've been wanting to get like more girls on the team because Genesis is on the team, you know.
Yeah.
And so we've been wanting to get more, and then now with having Emily on the team as a coach and stuff, and she races pro, I think it's going to be really good because it's going to show, you know, more girls
Right.
to get into it and should be able to help them. Because
Lead by example.
I think it's a little bit different having us try to teach
The girls.
the girls to come up. You
Well,
know?
they ride different.
Yeah.
Good story. The girls ride different
Yeah.
than the guys do. So that's awesome.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be a huge thing, and I'm really pumped on that. Having them come and help us on the team, and there's not. I mean, downhill, there's no other teams really locally that have
That you know what?
that many good coaches to help these riders progress.
Exactly.
Because
You
everyone
know-
has a different perspective. I ride different than Michael. He thinks different than I do. Same with Adam. Like, we all think different. And even when it comes to line selection on a course, like, there was many times last year we'd look at a section and Mike would be like, I'm going here. And I'd be like, well, I'm going here. And we'd both try whatever. Like, okay,
Right.
I'll try that side. I'll try this side. And I'm a firm believer in it's whatever you're comfortable with. Like,
Right.
Right.
if I'm more comfortable going this way, then I'm going to go that way because I know my race run is going to come down to whatever I feel like I can hit faster.
Yeah.
So just having different people to throw different ideas, and even when it comes down to like mindset stuff, you know, when you're going up on a lift before you're going to go for a race run, like people think of different things. I think of different things than he does, and you know, so on and so
dude,
forth.
I'm thinking about freaking cheesy fucking tater tots, dude. When I get to the fucking pro house, like, fuck, dude.
Do you
God
guys get
bless.
to go to the schools and stuff and advertise your team, or how do you
No.
how do you come across your riders?
Word of mouth. Actually, it hasn't even been really word of mouth. It's just been
Friends of friends.
not even that. Actually, all the riders we have this year were just kids that seen us at North Star and, you know, DM'd us on our Ignite Biking Instagram. Like,
Wow.
hey,
Yeah.
we really like what you guys are doing. Like, how do we get on the team? You know, this, that, and the other. And it's like, that's the cool part is we've grown the team organically the whole time.
Just by riding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, I didn't expect the team to get as big as it is right now. Like,
No,
I just
dude,
started
you
it as
guys
something
are doing
small.
a freaking fantastic job. You know, and that's like with Harley Turner.
Yeah.
You know, he rode for us, and then
He's their handicap rider. That's
Yeah,
they got him because the handicap.
he ventured off to the California Escort team, and then he was like, I'm looking to go.
Sorry, adaptive.
do some-
Michael says.
do some. Hey, you
I
know,
don't want to be rude.
I want to do some freaking mountain bike stuff. I'm like, dude, you gotta hit the Ignite team, dude. Like, they're
Can't believe
local,
he's not in here watching.
and they got like they
There's
got a
nothing
legit
back.
freaking program, you know. And it was like,
Yeah,
all
she
right,
was
cool.
back. She didn't say nothing.
Yeah, next thing you know, freaking Harley's like, dude, he's all in. He's like, bro, he's like, dude,
Because you start talking about mountain bikes, and
Yeah.
next thing you knew, he had one. Then he had another one. And he's
Yeah.
like, I'm riding for a team. I'm like,
he's like, dude, it's so legit. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna fucking tell you that they suck,
right.
you know, like they're local and got a good program,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, I think it's more Harley speed.
Mhm.
You know, because he raced cars for a long time, and I think the mountain bike thing is more his,
Yeah, he raced modifieds.
more his cup of tea than BMX. I mean, he raced BMX and he races good. It's just the kind of training you have to do. It's specific. You have to go to the track. You have to do sprints, whatever. But mountain bike, you just go ride wherever, and you're benefiting yourself. I mean, you need to train too, but I think it's a little more freedom for you.
The hard part with downhill is,
Finding the hill
yeah,
in
like
NorCal.
for us, it's everything's flat around here, so it's like the training that you do is gym work or cross country
Right.
to get ready for, or you're driving a long ways to drive, and
Right.
we can't ride our downhill bikes, most of the year. Like we ride it in the summer and then it hangs, which is sad because I love my downhill bike.
That's what we were talking earlier. You
Yeah.
see how much you like it.
Like I wish I could ride that thing.
Bro, are you kidding me right now? Oh God!
Like I wish that's the only bike I could ride year round is my downhill bike because I love
I
that
tell
thing
you
so
what,
much.
especially after today. Good God!
that's true. Yeah, you got to do a lot of driving. I mean,
Yeah, it's like anywhere good to ride is
long ways away. At least an hour.
yeah. Oh yeah, at
At
least an
least.
hour. At least an hour, 2 hours.
What's up, Genesis? How you doing, girl?
Actually, is it past your bedtime?
Hey,
Dad says it's past your bedtime.
She is a top fan of the show right now. Genesis, and her and he'll ride.
Yeah, Genesis, she's ready to come out this summer and kill it.
She should have came.
So how does that go there, John? And we're putting it out there. And honestly, like when you hit me up, it's like it couldn't come to a better time, because we had everybody from Manzanita at freaking Sea Otter and all these kids running the squishy bikes, and like we got a couple years ago, we got mother effed. Where it's like, oh dude, Sea Otter, this dude, Sea Otter's
You just don't know.
it's the Otter, man. But then, like, this year goes, and we had so many freaking BMX kids out there for slalom and freaking downhill, where it was so freaking gratifying, And with you being a team owner and team manager, how do you go about that stuff?
Just turn the volume down a little bit.
That and on top of that, like you got some legit sponsors. Like you got what O'Neill, Magera,
Rhino Power,
Rhino
ODI?
Power, yeah. Who like Flow Vision? Who else? How do you go and present that? When the season is getting ready to pipe off, how do you go and present that? Because a lot of the BMXers that tune into the show are mountain bikers. How do you go and present that to other companies? Because like I said, you had the mission statement, I think a year ago, 2 years ago, on the main page for Facebook. Like, so how do you go and present that? Because the downhill mountain bike series or schedule or season is a lot shorter than, like, you look at freaking BMX for racing.
300.
Jesus Christ,
50 days a year.
We're racing freaking 50 weekends out of the year. So how do you go and present that to potential freaking sponsors to keep the program going?
Yeah, it's just having a clear vision of where you're trying to go, and then having like your riders set up and kind of present to them like these are the riders that we have. This is what we're trying to do, and it's more of just trying to build a program. Like the sponsorship thing is hard because I don't know how it is in BMX, but a lot of people lie about what they actually get. Like you'll talk, you'll talk to one guy and you'll talk to one guy and he'll be like, "Oh, this company is giving me this for free, and this company is giving me this," and you're like, "What the hell?"
Oh yeah, bro, I totally get it.
We're getting 5% off. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, right.
Type stuff. And it's more of just like the way I look at it is all the sponsors that we have had since the beginning. We've changed a couple this year. Like we're no longer with O'Neill. We're now with FXR. And
FXR over there at freaking like Minnesota.
Yeah.
FXR, baby.
And then
Woo! That's a big one for the show.
Same with Rhino Power. We're now with Hammer Nutrition. So those two have changed, but other than that, we've been like
That's big.
my
That's
whole
big.
thing is I want to build partnerships with these people. You know, so I want
Lasting relationships.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, and you got to start small. You can't just go. You can't go to them asking for the world. You got to start small. So even if you're getting 35% off at a company, show your loyalty. They'll show you theirs.
Right.
You know, and that's the biggest thing is just trying to show your value. Because a lot of these people think, oh, I do this. I got a first place in, Cat 3. I should get free this. I should get free that. And that's not how it
I
works.
told him the same shit 3 weeks ago.
It doesn't work.
He's been telling me that since day one. He deserves free shit. What he's been telling me.
And it's hard because look at, especially with Instagram nowadays, you see all these kids and stuff putting stuff out there is crazy. They do some crazy shit.
For
Like,
sure.
but
You
like
know?
honestly, John, like the big thing is like you look at like their schedule compared to like what we're
Right.
doing,
Right.
you know, and with what like the mom and pop freaking the barbecue shop
Right.
freaking teams,
Yep.
you know, looking for a sponsorship, you know, we're racing freaking 49 weekends out of the year. You know, where you got maybe 8 because we
No,
got you got
that.
you got 3
He's at 13.
or
13,
We're
14.
probably around,
give or take because
Can't
and
race in the snow.
it just so happened because it's like, hey, dude, I want to go on the show. Let's make it happen. I'm like, okay, hey, hopefully the freaking schedules drop, and then next thing you know, freaking North Star drop, freaking Dodge Ridge drop. It's like, okay, cool. You know, you got a 5-race series
At North Star.
in North Star. You got a 3-race series, which I was actually like surprised and seeing that. I was like, along with enduro.
Which
we're
not doing the enduro.
Yeah, but I was like, still, I'm like, dude, Dodge Ridge is like really stepping up to try and be a player in the game, dude.
Yeah.
Like, so how does that go with you guys for that when you're you know getting the families like, hey, dude, here's the schedule. This is what we're looking to do, and what's your take?
That's the hardest part is we don't get our schedule until right now. So we don't know what we're going to do.
Right?
You know what I mean? So it's like when you're reaching out to sponsors in September, November, when all that stuff opens, you don't really know what you're going to get. Like last year, North Star had 7 rounds, I believe it was.
Yeah.
So they cut it down this year to 5,
Yeah.
you know? And even with the Monster Pro Downhill Series,
Bro, is that not something freaking epic right now?
like all
I
that
agree,
stuff though,
Jason.
it doesn't get released until way later. So you don't really know what you're gonna do, where you're gonna be going, anything. So you're just kind of
In limbo.
you're in limbo. Like we were in limbo this whole time until North Star dropped their series last week.
Yeah.
And then, now it's like, okay, well, here we go. And that's when we do our team sign up thing, it's like we are focused on North Star because that's the closest thing to us. So we're based on hoping they have a series,
Right.
which this year we were kind of like, shit, are they really going to have a series?
Right.
Last year was a little rough. Like, what are they doing? And then they finally released
Well, I mean,
it.
dude,
and
back in the day, freaking North Star was the shit.
Well, it's Olympic Village. They're doing something right.
It was like the best of the best. I mean, dude,
Yeah.
I'm talking with Gwen, Palmer, like Ned Overend, like, dude, DeMattei. Oh, Jesus
Who's
Christ.
your
Like,
favorite rider?
fuck.
You have one?
probably Sam Hill. He's not really doing it anymore, but Sam Hill, he's legit. I like him.
Michael, who's yours?
Veteran.
Oh, man, it's a tough choice. Always like Gwyn because he came from Moto. Yeah,
Gwyn?
he did that Moto back.
Win Masters?
Yeah, no, Gwyn. Aaron.
Oh, Gwen. Oh, Gwen. Oh, they said
Yeah.
Win. I'm like, oh, dude, Win Masters is great.
Aaron,
Aaron
love-
Gwynn's pretty good himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so you know.
He's
He's
all right.
Oren too because he came from he worked for it kind of blue a little later in life.
Yeah, I mean, he did
I'm
win.
just kind of curious. I mean, you guys are diehard mountain bikers. I just kind of wonder who you got.
He did win with no chain.
Yeah,
he
Which was the most epic thing I've ever
Again?
When I saw that, I'm like,
Are
this
you
is the best thing
shit
I've ever
me
seen in my
right
life.
now?
One with no chain. I'm like, this guy is a god.
Okay, so hey,
He's legit.
here we go.
No chain.
This is gonna be like fighting words. You got Aaron Gwen with no chain, and then you got friggin' hello Jake Peebles going in turn 2 at Baco. You put those two runs together
They
in
don't,
one.
they don't even know what that other one is. That's not fair.
Peebles?
That's
But
not even fair.
that's where we come from.
Yeah.
Where it says
I
like
remember Peebles.
if you can't
Yeah,
get
but you didn't think you get blasted over turn 2 and 2.
if you can't get amped up on that
Fine.
shit,
Rosna.
if you
Yeah.
can't get amped up, dude. Like,
Yeah, you win a
swear
race,
to
a
God,
downhill race with no chain. I'm sorry. You have, the gods are shining on you, and there's lightning bolts coming out your ass every time you fart. I mean, it's just there's something going on because I was like, this is not really happening.
I lost my chain at like probably 30 seconds into a run at North Star, and I wasn't even close to time. Like I was.
I was gonna say, I think they told me, yeah, locked at the back wheel. I had to stop.
No,
Right, like,
I
how the hell does that go? Like honestly, like you see freaking Aaron Gwen go and pipe one off like that, and you're like, you got the same deal. And it's like, what the
happened to
fuck,
me?
dude?
Yeah.
I just,
You don't have the light bolts coming in your ass.
Yeah,
I worked my fucking ass off, and no, dude, there's no way I'm 5 seconds behind him.
That's crazy though.
Fucking goddamn it!
yeah.
Yeah, it's just great to watch some of these guys ride and what they've done. I mean, all the shit's the Red Bull Rampage, the hard lines, all the stuff that they're doing.
Audi 9s, like the Crankworks, like
Crankworks. Yeah.
we get like honestly, everybody in the chat, we get geeked out. Okay,
If it was the right time of the year when you come in here today, that would have been something for a Red Bull or Rampage or something on TV.
I'll
Just
tell you what, dude. Like we get stupid. Oh, like honest to goodness, like
it's
dude,
good stuff. I mean, obviously you guys know that's what you do, but I mean, we really do. I mean, it's
hella bro deals off of
the
Sean.
shit that some of these guys do on these bikes. I mean, the Rampage shit. I'm 75
Oh, yeah.
foot gap with a backflip. I am sorry.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
no
do
way.
that shit on a motorcycle.
No.
Instead of a mountain bike. But hey, that's what they do, and they're good at it. And luckily, they don't usually get broke off permanently. I mean, who's got their back broken rode the next year?
Jason Chang out
You
there.
know?
Hey, love to see Jason Chang out there
Hell yeah.
at Baco. The word factory is on too many jerseys today.
Yeah, he's out there. Right, right now. He's training third generation Chang in his
Flying,
granddaughter.
flying Hawaiian, baby.
Right, yeah.
Jason Chang.
Training his third generation
He'll be out
granddaughter
there
race.
in Dirty Fest in a
No, he
week.
will.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty crazy what these guys do. I mean, and I've watched videos of you guys race. I mean, usually I get them through Michael. He shows me. I'm like, hey, you done lost your mind.
All right, so you got a couple sponsor changes.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking about like, and all I did was like, I went the whole, hey, tell them JV. I went and did the whole Wikipedia thing.
Wikipedia.
Whatever, fuck that thing. That thing sucks. Like it makes me look like such a loser. Because
Well, the thing is, you probably went off our Facebook stuff.
I did that too, and it was like Jesus Christ. I'm like I'm behind the 8 ball. Like I gotta re-sign my contract tomorrow.
Real short, so it's possible.
It's fucking dude. I got so hosed.
So the team running the team right now is basically me doing everything.
Yeah.
And so Facebook is one of the things that I don't do anything really with.
Okay,
So
smart.
all our stuff is our our website. And
Legit.
we do our website and we do Instagram, and then we have our YouTube page.
Yeah.
And that's it. So the Facebook stuff is most of the stuff on that is outdated. I go to we have like the Ignite Biking group.
What's up, Jaden? Hey, baby.
But the actual page itself we don't update. So
Yeah,
don't get any information off of that.
All
off
about
Facebook is not
bro
right.
deals, all
Yeah.
Sean.
I can't disagree with that. That just makes sense to me because you get on there, you get lost on the shit, and you're not paying attention. But
When it's I only have so much time to do stuff.
Hey,
And so
appreciate
you're trying
it,
to update
Jaden.
everything, and
Hey,
it's
love,
hard.
love you, brother.
yeah, it sucks having a real job and a life and family and kids and having to run a team.
Fuck, dude, tell me
Yeah.
about that shit.
Yeah.
It's brutal. I mean, I'm not saying to everybody you can't do it, but obviously you are. It's doable, but it's just one of those things. It's like,
Yeah, because
I can take a little nap today, but no, I can't because I got to go update the website for our page, for our team, and whatever. It is what it is.
And then
You
the
gotta
hard
do it.
thing is I still got to get training in, so that I don't get my ass kicked on the weekends when we
hey,
go.
I keep
It's
trying.
like-
Trying to tell him that.
It's hard.
It's fucking, dude. It's a fucking. It's a tough fucking process.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Like I have you on a schedule.
Fuck, it's tough, dude. breakfast comes early, dude.
Hell yeah! Shout out to Mike Miller for a great job announcing Apple Valley
Mike
BMX.
Miller, baby. Ah, the world's okayest announcer. Boy,
What are you doing?
Can't wait till freaking Dirty Fest, baby. Oh my God, I'm trying to do
Jason
that
Chambers,
now.
this guy was so cool to our boys in Frogtown. Last year, our 10-year-old was in his moto, and
Oh, Hillray!
him like gold. There you go.
Hey,
Hey, Jason Chang's an old school BMXer, bro.
Hey.
He's in it for the right reason.
Hillray, you find freaking Chris yet?
Yeah, we're still looking for him from CR. I saw him a couple times today, but I could never catch him.
We're on the lookout for freaking Chris from freaking CR.
CR.
What a time.
What a time.
Another thing there, John, is you are very diligent of putting up your mission statement for Ignite Biking, and along with you're looking for new riders to go and join the team. How does that go and come about? Because the hard part is with us, because BMX goes for so goddamn long, and like Mike and I are like, dude, are we getting a break this weekend? No, we got like a couple weeks. So how do you go and bring up like the propositions of like a sponsored package to go and bring it on to you guys? It's hard trying to figure it out, Mike. I'm trying to figure it out. Because BMX goes for 49 weeks. Downhill, you got like 2 months.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet, just like me, baby.
Just like-
Baby, it's just like a fucking balance.
Short.
It's a balance.
Short.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what, Eric?
That whole sweet shit's way out of it.
Shut the hell up,
We're gonna
Eric.
like a boat on that.
Short and sweet, but it's a gift that keeps on giving.
I think it's a 4
So,
to 1.
Aids? Or got him some floor blades.
What? That too. So how do you go and present that to like prospective sponsors to come on to the team? Because you only have a handful of weeks. So
They got all the other week between seasons. They
well,
check all that.
I mean, yeah, you got X-Checker and Sea Otter and freaking Dodge Ridge and
Well, now that you do, yeah. Absolutely.
what
North Star.
today? Oh, Dirt Days over there.
30 days, yeah. Just events, yeah.
So when you go and present that, how does that go? Because I know that's going to speak volumes on the BMX side. Because there's a handful of like barbecue shop teams. We sponsor a handful of them. And they're doing a lot of good things. But
How do you get those sponsors? What do you got to do?
when you're out there doing that, like, dude, downhill is like it's a whole different freaking beast, dude. So how do you go and approach that?
But mostly it's just, like I said, you get your mission statement, what you got, what we're about, what our mission is, and then these are events that we plan on doing.
Yeah.
This is events we did last year. And then outside of the racing part, we try to put on like community type building events. So like last year we did a toy drive for Christmas.
I've seen that.
So yeah, where we had people bring toys out, and then we went on a group ride, and we set it up where we had like made it kind of an event, like the fastest rider down the hill won a necklace, like a Ignite Biking gold necklace, and so we try to make it fun. And this year I want to do more stuff like that.
Right.
And with now that we have like an elite team and the development team, it kind of opens the door for sponsorships more too, for like, if we're going to do like, hey, these are our elite riders. These are the guys that we really want to take care of. They're going to go to all the big races and stuff. And then we have a development team where you can give us discounts for these guys, and it's going to be easier for them to get on board with what we're doing because,
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they're going to see what these guys are running, what we believe
sure.
in. And that's the cool thing is I can pick whatever sponsor I want to try to go to. So whatever I run and whatever I believe in is who I go after.
Right.
And so when I'm a huge supporter of the 6D helmet.
Oh, 6D checking in.
And So I've been telling these guys for a while. I've had the half shell for a long time, 60, and then I just got the new moto helmet that they had. It's lighter and everything. So I use that for downhill now, and I've been telling people on the team like, dude, this helmet is legit. It's It's expensive, but you can't put a price on your brain.
No.
You know,
You ain't lying.
and especially in downhill, the stuff that you're going down as fast as you're going, like if you crash, you're not hitting dirt, you're hitting rocks and
trees.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You're
Like,
on a cliff.
yeah, and you're going fast.
Yeah.
So with that, it's like if I tell you, hey, dude, I really believe in the 60 helmet, I really mean that.
Yeah.
So if I tell you, hey, I got a discount code for you to use for 60.
Well, guess what's coming freaking Sunday morning, baby?
You know what I mean? So it just
Been
opens.
getting a 6D freaking Thunder Midget small.
So it just opens the door for us on that level.
All right, you know what, Michael, you're fucking cut off, dude.
His head's bigger than the rest of his body.
Oh, all right. This fucking guy.
So that's kind of the new approach now is, hey, we have the elite team, we have the development team.
Right.
If we can bridge a gap somewhere in between so we can support both sides. And then now that's a whole bigger army to help these sponsors get more customers, you know,
Right.
everywhere else.
More
Because
product, yes,
and
advertisement.
yeah, exactly. And like I said, the stuff that we run, there's nothing that we don't run that I don't actually agree with. You know,
Well, why would you? If you're not going to run it, why would you even have them as a sponsor?
Hey,
exactly.
Free money? No. I want to run shit that I want to run.
Exactly. I don't want to lie to people and tell them that, hey, this is the best thing there is when
Right.
I don't really feel that way. It's like,
no different than for on the BMX side.
yeah,
Like, I tell parents, like, nope, this is the shit right here.
Right.
You know.
There's a few things out there that bulletproof I guarantee we can count on in our sport, which you as well, that we will recommend. I know that there's not a lot. There's 5 or 6 brands or things that I'll recommend to anybody that I guarantee you're gonna get your money's worth. But I'm not doing it for everything.
Yeah.
Just because you can't, because it's your line, it's your word. I don't need that.
and so for like the mom and pop type stuff, like Oakdale Bike Shop, huge for us.
Yeah.
They
I was
support us.
I was waiting. I was huge with capitals. Baby.
Yeah.
You know, because I was gonna go and tag them, but I was like, I wasn't sure because, I mean, even though like the season is short, I know you got a lot on your plate because I get to deal with the same shit. You know, so I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna keep freaking Oakdale Bike Shop over there. You know, and so we get done doing the show and all that stuff, and you can go and freaking share it and tag them and with all the whatever other sponsors you got going. Because I did my best to keep it going.
Yeah.
You know, but it's a tough freaking customer. You know, and I get it. I understand it. You know,
Like sales are not killing it right now.
No, not at all.
You know, I mean, dude, YouTube is fucking.
We got a buddy who worked for Marin.
All kinds of shit.
We did hear some of that too. I mean, bikes just aren't flying off the shelves like they were.
You know,
Companies overextended themselves during COVID.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, like you said, you put me on blast there, Jonathan. Hey, dude, I'll be first one. Hey, yep, got me. Oakdale Bikes, O'Neill, Rhino Powder, ODI, friggin' Flow Vision,
Not O'Neill,
and friggin' Magera.
You're done.
So I know.
Fired.
Right? Well, it's on the show notes, dog.
Yeah, but he just told you they don't have that one no more.
I know. Well, he don't got a PR chick, dude. Be like,
You don't got any chick but his wife, and she ain't here.
well, and we don't
Genesis
got,
obviously did.
we don't got that shit either, dog. It's a tough freaking
Yeah,
customer.
that's right. Everybody's on furlough, huh?
Everybody's furloughed, dude.
Still furlough from COVID.
Yeah. So who do we got going on for 2025?
So we have Oakdale Bike Shop, which they're huge. They help us out
All right.
big time.
So we can go and tag them, and then after the show, Jonathan, you and the squad can go and
For sure.
and tag them and all that stuff. So hopefully it hooks you guys up.
Yeah. And then we have Rob. He helps us out a lot. He's local here in Manteca, actually.
Huh.
And he helps out the team.
Oh wow!
And then,
Sponsor, okay.
yeah. And then we have FXR for gear. FXR for gear, 60 for helmets. Night Fox is the ones that makes our jerseys. They kill it.
I've seen that. Hey, what's underneath that freaking zip up? You are looking really smooth. You are
Just
looking
another
like
nice shirt.
you are looking like freaking red carpet shit right
I
now.
mean, there's 20
Yeah.
that came in together.
Man,
Look
dude.
at these fuckers.
Yeah.
They came to prove a point.
Boy, oh boy, did they put us on our place.
No, that's all. Hey, these are nice.
Thank you. Night Fox makes these too. They make Night Fox makes all our custom stuff. Nightfox.com. Yeah, they kill like
There's your jerseys
And
too.
we're-
yeah.
we gotta do a whole lot of Night Fox.
Yeah, they're really good because you can like me. I literally draw something up, the colors I want, kind of the design I want, and I send it to them. Hey, this is the idea I have.
Run with it.
And a couple days later, they send me a proof, and usually when they send me a proof, I'm like, that's perfect.
And that's what
Yeah.
We
that's
know
what
we
Night-
got a girl like that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
And that's
Night
what
Fox.
Night Fox.
Huh?
Night Fox.
Night Fox.
Night Fox. Big shout out to them.
Yeah,
6D. I mean, hell, that's a big one.
I mean,
Yeah,
goddamn,
and then-
dude, hey, talk about freaking crossing your T's and freaking dotting your I's there, Mikey.
Hammer Nutrition. They're on board this
Hammer
year.
Nutrition. Oh,
That's a big
shit.
one
Here
for
we
us
go.
this year.
Now we're getting jacked up, baby.
Yep. And then so we have Magura. They're on board, and I believe that's it.
McGurra.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Actually.
No. Yeah, that's a lot. And
You sure you don't want TRB?
yeah, I'm sure.
hey.
Wow,
I just got that. It's all fun in the show.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
fun in the show.
The white
You know,
spots are good.
because like, long story.
Yeah.
But
But that was a quick answer.
yeah, for sure.
So,
Yeah, because we just had to throw it out there, you know. But hey, dude, shit, goddamn, Jonathan, that's awesome, dude. You know, because it's crazy how you go and like with us coming off the BMX side, you know, and looking for sponsorships and you know, even though being local and everything,
oh,
and then
Michael's wife is
with,
shining.
yeah.
with what?
My
Bree, hey girl, you got a sister? Just
Almost
put your headset back
I
on.
am so sorry for my partner over here. I mean, I apologize.
And she's got
It's a
brothers.
shit show.
I just found it.
It totally sucks over here. Like we suck, you know. But to go and because BMX doesn't stop. It's 49 weeks out of the year, you know, and getting your insight of what you have to do with being a team owner and team manager. It's a big thing,
Yeah,
you know,
it's
and,
a lot.
and a
to take
lot of
on.
people don't understand that.
No.
You know, and with Mikey and I, like, we appreciate it because we can go and just crush beers and watch freestyle. We can watch Red Bull Rampage.
On the
Like,
track.
it
Well,
don't
do they?
it don't matter. Like,
Yeah.
we are gonna watch it, take notes, and hey, you want to do a show? Sure, why not? That's like, honestly, that's how it goes.
Yeah. Push my button.
You know, yeah. You know,
So I think the biggest thing on the sponsor thing is, like I was saying before, is when you reach out to them, don't expect the world. Like,
Right.
don't expect to get free stuff right away. Don't expect to get paid right away.
It's just like we're sponsored by Dancecom, and we had a certain percentage off when we first started. Well, this year after the 5 for 5 making their mains at the grand, they have their percentage. I mean,
Yeah, like
you have to earn it.
Exactly.
They're not going to give you the world just because you asked for it. So
exactly.
don't be butthurt. Take what you can get and work with it.
And that's like when you ride like for a team. Like for us, like if you come on the team and you're just getting out, like don't expect to be straight onto our elite team because like you have to put the work in.
Don't expect a new commensal frame or nothing like that.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, you know, Commensal is one of the sponsors too.
Big.
Got a plug in for you.
See, thank you.
Hey, but you know what? That's cool. You know, and because you know, Mike and we will sit here and crush beers the whole time. But with you guys having such a short season, but you come across like a sponsorship like Commensal,
Which is crazy.
like goddamn dude, like
15 weeks of eat ride. You're
Like,
gonna do
Jesus
your
Christ, you know,
sponsorship.
that's awesome. So what, 10, 12 weekends out of the year, maybe, you know, give or take, you know, because I've seen you put the mission statement for the Ignite team out there, you know, looking for a sponsorship and all that stuff. But then, dude, Commensal's gonna be on here, like,
That's awesome.
dude, exactly right, Mikey.
That's
But
pretty cool.
and for us coming from the BMX side, it's like, dude, it is tooth and nail. Like, people are like, dude, I'm just looking to come up with whatever.
Right.
But here you guys are killing it right now.
And that's a big sponsor there, Camizzle. I mean, Camizzle got to be one of the top 5 brands out there,
yeah.
right?
Bro, I would
Mountain biking.
I would fucking send a
Bring
Camizzle
one of the
fucking
bikes on the
with no
show.
postage stamps, dude.
When they bring one of the bikes on the show.
Yeah. Well, hell, they have a 20-inch race bike.
Yeah. I couldn't
Yeah,
get
Ronaldo
it.
Silva races
They
it. He
released it,
fucking kills it on it.
You
And
can buy
no one
it.
else has got one.
Buy it in Europe, right?
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
Camizzle, hey,
Yeah, he kills it, and ain't no one else got one but him.
big overseas.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, we get Camizzle over here in the freaking
Just like
studio
Identity. When Identity came out,
Yeah,
they go
yeah.
overseas. We couldn't get him here.
with Hacksaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Uncle Saw.
yeah. I mean, that's when Trey White had one.
Yeah.
From South over there. So yeah, that's a big deal. I mean,
I mean,
get a
dude,
frame sponsorship.
You get a freaking prototype
Yeah.
freaking common saw
Yeah, it's
freaking
huge.
on a 20 over here.
I mean, we got one. We got a frame
in-
sponsorship. That's because Rick was out there with his shirt off,
in the
holding the
studio.
sign up. And
Well,
the sign,
No,
will it be your bust? I mean, that's why we got it. I mean, that is what it is.
you know what it
It's
is.
not to get it out there for us, man. No shirt.
Well, he can do it for you. I don't. You ain't gonna give. You ain't gonna get no sponsorship with that body.
I will send a fucking Camizzle.
You're a little on
freaking-
the side.
freaking- Dude,
This dude, he had his gear bag. They had to put up on the gear bag. Doing what he never. And all jacked up, sun's out, guns out. It's like, look at this.
yeah, but I was 200 pounds that then, dude. I was good, dude. I was freaking total freaking eating right there.
Yeah,
Now, not so much. Dude. I can't gain a fucking pound, dude.
you don't want to get. You've been trying to lose. Don't give me that bullshit. He's almost down to his fight weight.
Dude,
So the biggest thing with the sponsors is like just try to build a relationship before you ask for too
Right.
much. You know what I mean?
So how do you go and present that to your team? Okay, so like it was crazy because like we had a good conversation on the chat, and then next thing you know, North Star. Oh, here's the fucking downhill schedule, and then a day and a half later, here comes freaking Dodge Ridge. I was like, ooh, damn, they got a good, and with California Enduro too, you know, at Dodge Ridge. I'm like, oh shit, I'm telling freaking jackass over here, like, shit, Mikey, dude, we gotta go. Like, so how do you go and present that too? Because, like, honestly, like, it's kind of like, is it late in the season for you guys to do that? You know, with the mission package that you present? Because, like, honestly, Jonathan, like, it is so professional.
Thank you.
You know, we don't have that luxury, you know, with BMX, because, like, we just keep going until it's like, okay, you guys are done. You know?
Yeah.
On top of the Camizzle freaking sponsorship, too. How the hell does that freaking come about, dude? Because your weekends are so freaking short, and you only have, like, what, 8, 9, 10, maybe?
What? 8, 9, 10, what?
For their downhill runs and series.
Those numbers keep changing.
Yeah.
Not 12. We'll go with 12.
BMX says this should be
Well-
down to 30 weeks after.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
But
you
about
know,
12 weeks. But yeah, you don't have much time.
Yeah.
You gotta get in and get out.
you go between freaking North Star, Dodge Ridge, X Checker, you know, and there's a handful like Enduro, you know, and like you said, you know, we got a handful of people on the team that freaking go and double dip on this stuff. So it's like, how do you go and present that to?
So everything's presented. We send everything off early. So we know that Monster is going to have their series. We know that
Boy, oh boy,
that
he dropped the monster bomb.
the downhill
Hit the button.
Southwest is going to have theirs.
That wasn't the right button.
It don't matter, dude. It's a hit the monster dog.
So anyway, go ahead.
So, and then we know North Star is going to have a series and stuff. So when I put everything together at the end of the year, like October, November area, I just send that stuff off with, hey, this is what we did this year. This is
Are
what
you
we plan to
taking
do
notes,
next
dude?
year. So, I mean, it's a hope and a prayer that these series is really run.
Right.
But that's how we do it. We couldn't wait until right now and then all of a
No,
sudden start
definitely
sending, because all these teams, their budgets are usually spent by the beginning of the year.
Oh yeah.
You know, by January, their budget's spent for the year with sponsorship.
We spent our budget
So-
just for the show.
What would you do if you race 50 weeks a year?
Die.
No, seriously. I mean, what,
I,
as far as part of what would you say? What would you sit in? I mean, obviously, like you said, by January the budget's spent. So, what do you September, August, July? When you?
yeah,
that area?
yeah,
Just
in that,
curious.
yeah, I would do it in that area. And then, I mean, the key thing is you're not. If we were racing that many races, I wouldn't put all our local stuff.
Right.
It'd just be
Nationals,
the
football,
nationals,
big stuff.
the big stuff that you know is highly looked at. That's
Right.
the stuff that you hit on, right?
Where the sponsor's going to get a lot of recognition.
Yeah, because
But it works, man, which is crazy. Like you see, Cole Peluso, one of my tight buddies, runs the North Star Series for a handful of years, and looking with what you do, Jonathan, too, is like, bro, the commensal thing, bro. That is, I don't give a shit if it's a discount or not. That is freaking huge.
yeah,
So is that squared?
But goddamn, dude. But they're doing it in like 10 weekends,
Well, yeah.
and we got like 49.
well, I think,
still 49.
but I think it's a
49,
little bit
49.
different too because the whole mountain bike industry knows that that's how it is.
right.
So it's not
so freaking
it's
crazy.
not geared towards you guys should be racing every weekend where it is in BMX. It's geared towards they know that you can only race so many times a year. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think it's a little bit different on that front. And then
I'm just retarded because I just want to go ride.
and so on the BMX thing, if you're racing that much and you're trying to reach out to sponsors too, instead of saying, "Hey, I'm going to race 49 weekends out of the year this race, you would just say, "Hey, I'm plan on racing this many races this year and doing this many nationals." Type thing, so the sponsor knows, okay, well, this guy's going to be on the track a lot,
Right.
and he's going to be at these big races a lot, and his results last year at these big races were, whatever they were.
I had the same problem with this guy.
I just didn't get the results. Is all. He's at the big races. I just went to the results.
You know what, Aaron? Shut up.
And even just doing like the community events, I think is huge too. Like like companies want to see that kind of stuff.
Especially if they're from that community, right?
They want to see you giving back to the sport. They want to see you trying to get new people into the sport.
Right.
And stuff. So I think that is really big to try to hit on stuff like that. But when you have a schedule as busy as say you guys do with BMX, it's hard to throw that stuff in there, right? So
That's awesome, man. I appreciate that. I just kind of, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm horrible. Every time I do something like that, I feel like I'm asking for something.
yeah,
I don't want to ask anybody for anything because
Well, like
that's the way I feel.
yeah, I'm the same way.
I just feel awkward doing it.
Yeah, and the hardest part for me was getting into mountain biking is I had no resources. Like this is not what I come from. I come
Right.
from racing moto.
Right.
So coming to BMX or to mountain bike, I don't know anyone in the industry. I don't know any of the riders. And when I first started out racing at North Star, I knew Michael, and that was it. And then that was when the team started. So nobody.
You guys are both from Moto,
Yeah,
which didn't help much either, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
and so it's
not
like-
to pick. I mean,
No.
but it's just. I mean, that's.
and that's the crazy thing is that with the team is nobody knew who we were. Nobody like they don't have a history. They can't look back and be like, oh, these guys legit.
Right.
So they just see what we've done so far, and then you have such a big following that comes behind you. Hey, wanting to get on the team and like stuff like that. And then last year, at the end of the year, I put out a post on Instagram, like closing out the year, saying how great it was and this and that. And then the coolest part is seeing the kids that were on the team last year commenting of how awesome the summer was and how much they loved it. And it was the best summer of their life and all this stuff. And then you're like,
That's awesome.
that is awesome. That's why we do it.
Dude,
Like,
Yep.
let's-
Exactly.
That
That's
is
why.
freaking
Let's
great.
keep doing it. And same with the YouTube stuff. Like the YouTube stuff is a pain in the ass. Like
Fuck, you ain't lying, dog.
we tried-
Jeez.
we
Hey,
tried to
you got
do.
time tonight? You want to just sit back and drink? Or like,
Yeah. It's a nightmare.
Well, we tried. So we've always tried to give back to the sponsors, like especially the ones like Rob and Oakdale Bike Shop and stuff like that. Like
Big shout out to Rob
Yeah.
over there, Oakdale.
they're into it just because they want to see the younger generation be productive,
We
do something
want to
cool.
see it.
They're selling
Yeah.
bikes. They
Yeah.
need someone to
Yeah,
sell bikes.
we
So-
want to see it. We get geeked out on this shit.
So
Like, honestly, like we go full blown freaking retards
That's
sometimes.
crazy though.
So when we
You
were
know?
doing the races, we would write up a race report after each race. Michael was actually writing them.
It was a
And
lot of
then-
work.
Yeah,
Well,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
it's a lot to try to write up for
Oh, his
whenever
English,
it's
his-
seven riders, and you're trying to make everyone
his
sound a
English
little bit
ain't all
different.
that great, dude.
right, everybody's a superstar,
I
and
had
yeah,
my keyboard
So-
upside down.
Yeah. So then we switched gears from that to let's start doing race recaps on YouTube.
Right.
So then I started making those videos, and then I mean that is a lot of work because, and it kind of gets for me. I kind of get turned off on it because the weekend's so hectic because I'm trying to get the course down for myself. I'm trying to learn it. I'm trying to
help the kids.
get a race run in, and then we have 10 riders that we're trying to
I
help
had
at
the
the
same
same
problem
time.
today.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then now I'm trying to get video so I can try to throw a video together.
Right.
And usually it just comes down to like GoPro footage, and like when we walk the track, I'll turn my GoPro on, and
Right.
it'll get us talking and looking at the lines, and then it'll show some footage of us racing.
Right.
And but I'm like, man, it's a lot of work for like
It's
You don't
it's
get-
tough, man.
yeah, and then
It's tough.
for what you actually get out of it.
yeah, for what you get out of it. But then you have you'll hear certain stories like, hey, my cousin just watched your videos and he's buying a bike this weekend because now he wants to start racing North Star because he watched your videos.
Oh wow.
So it's like, okay, this is making
yeah.
a difference. Like, okay, fine, I'll
Exactly.
I'll spend
yeah,
Here
I'll
we
spend
go.
the time doing it, and then
right.
and then
Hashtag.
and then you'll start to be like, dude, this is a lot of work. Do I really want to do it? And then you'll hear another story.
Yep.
And like with Hammer Nutrition, we
Right.
got on with them at the beginning of the year, and then at the end of every month, I'll send our sponsors like an update of like, hey, this is what we did this month. These are the races we did. This is our results. Check out, and I'll send like all the pictures that we have in the
Links
file,
and all that shit.
and I'll send them the YouTube links. And so I did that, and the guy at Hammer Nutrition has been sponsoring the guy Adam Conway for a long time.
Really?
And so my buddy Adam texted me one day, and he's like, dude, I just watched your video. It's so sick. I didn't know you did these things. He's like, the guy at Hammer Nutrition sent it to me. And I was like, that's badass.
Wow, hell yeah.
So
what
he,
a big up.
yeah,
dude.
so they were both stoked on seeing it and stuff. So then, like I said, it just makes you want to do it more. Like, okay, this is.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
You
Oh,
may not
yeah,
be
you're
seeing.
gonna like
You may not be seeing the views or the likes or whatever,
it. Yeah.
but it's actually impacting people.
Someone's seen it.
Yeah, for sure.
And like, if I can do that and get people to buy bikes and come out and ride, fuck, sign me up. I'll do it
Yeah.
all day long.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
that's the whole reason we're here, right? Is
Right.
like we
Hey,
just want more people on the hill. We want more people riding, and
More people having fun.
yeah,
no,
exactly.
no different than what we had today. Yeah. Hey, dude, I told all the kids, go have a good night. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we've got
Go have some freaking awesome.
3 rides,
Yeah.
I think, on our team.
Go get some freaking cool freaking dinner.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you know.
Yeah.
Go chill, go relax. Tomorrow's gonna be a whole different ball game. But yeah, dude, how you break it down to get your sponsors? Fuck, Jonathan, like
I mean,
Damn,
and
dog.
some guys just figure it out. I mean, obviously you've got to figure out. I mean, like, apparently we're in the same boat because I just hate asking, but some of these guys just don't have.
I just want to fight.
Well, no, some of these guys they don't give a shit. They're going to ask. They don't
Oh, yeah.
care. What are you going to tell me? I mean, all I can do is say no,
Yeah.
but I don't want to be that no, and you're an asshole type of deal. I can't. I don't, because then you'll never get it.
Yep.
No, not right now. Maybe there's a chance, but I don't know. It's just hard for me.
Yeah, it's hard for me to reach out and ask people. And you see people, some people are like that and they get fucking killer deals, or but then again you see people that are like that, and
What's up, Wesley?
every year it's something different. Every year it's something,
A
they're
different
like,
sponsor, right?
yeah,
they,
and-
they burned them or something happened. Yeah.
Appreciate it,
I
Wesley.
don't- I
And
don't
then-
want. It's like
Love you, bro.
going to somewhere in a flea market and trying to juice someone down. So you already sold it for cheap,
and then
or a garage sale, whatever.
and you probably get it with people trying to get on your team. They do the same thing, like, hey, they'll pitch you some deal and you put them on a
Oh,
team.
God.
We've had a few of those.
And then it's like they don't end up racing all year long, and then the next year they're off to another team and stuff like that.
They
It's
got
like,
free shit for nothing.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And that's the frustrating part is like our budget is super small, and all the money that we bring in. So our thing we like to do is at North Star, like when they introduced their series for this year, first thing we did is we went online and booked multiple campgrounds for every weekend. And so all the team riders,
What?
when they come up, they can camp at a campground for free with us, and we barbecue.
What?
It's like a family.
Wait, what about if you got your own podcast?
Yeah, come on out.
I mean, you got your own,
Guys are
you
coming
got
out
your
to
own
the
personal
campground.
podcast.
Set up.
Hey, you know what? Michael's just shit.
Hey, being invited and being able is two different things. Okay.
Hey, way different.
So, but that's the frustrating part is like if we have people on the team who, hey, we're gonna
That's
throw
okay.
in this jersey
Yeah.
and we're gonna give you this, we're gonna give you that, and then to them it's nothing because it's like really that stuff's like $100 maybe to them.
Right.
Give
You
or
know-
take.
But then you think about it, and it's like, okay, well, if they're getting in, now you're $500 deep, and these people didn't even do anything for
You
you,
know,
or they didn't help the
And
sponsors.
you know
or-
what the hard part is? Like you get the parents that are like way over gracious
Mhm.
of what you do. You know, and hey,
Over gracious, I have not a problem. Under gracious is.
you know,
Yeah.
I get to be
Yeah.
on like both sides.
I
of
just
it.
run. I just pay for shit. He runs it.
You know,
I do a lot of
but
bullshit.
it's like, dude, you get these parents like they're so like rip roaring and ready to go, and like, okay, hey, thank you for today, and it was like Wednesday or Thursday.
Well, they're motivated because their kids are happy, so they're happy until their kids aren't happy anymore. And it's like,
And then I like, hey, me being an old asshole, dude, I'm freaking ready to go. Like, let's rip some freaking lips, dude. I want to see some fucking sketchy shit.
yeah,
You know,
it's crazy.
so it's like getting that freaking that catch-22 is so freaking hard. You know,
Well, it's hard too because you can give them everything. It's like the old saying goes, you can lead a horse to water, but you
Right.
can't make him drink. So our thing is, like I said, with the campground stuff, when it's a North Star weekend, we try to stay with everybody the whole time. Like we're
Yeah.
practicing with them, we're riding lifts with them, we're camping with them, eating dinner with them, and the whole time they're asking us questions.
Right.
Yeah.
We're telling them stuff, and then we send out like training programs. Like we sent out training programs already for weekly training programs.
oh
What-
really?
yeah, what they should be doing during the week. Like
Baby, let's go.
yeah, like weightlifting, training on the bike, all that stuff. But it's like you can send them all that stuff. You can tell them all that stuff.
yeah, whether they read it or not.
But if they actually put in the work, is up to them. And then when it comes to race time, you know who's put in the work
Yeah,
and who
for sure.
hasn't. You know what I mean?
For
So
sure.
and the biggest thing is with us racing and stuff, it's like we know don't waste our time, basically, you know? Like
Right.
if you're in it and you want this to be something, do you have all the opportunity in the world between the four
True.
of us that are coaching?
Yeah.
You can get where you need to go.
I try to
If you
tell
want
him
to.
all the time.
Yeah, if you
If you
really
want
if
to.
you really want to and you want to put the work in, it's just hard. A lot of these kids nowadays don't want to put the work in. They
No,
want
they don't.
and that's the same thing with
They
the
want to show up and show out.
and that's the same thing with the sponsorship
Yeah.
stuff. Is everybody wants Everything- given to them right away.
Right.
You know, like, oh, I went to Sea Otter and I got third place. I should get a free this. I should get a
I
free that.
told him the same shit.
And that's not how it works. Like you have
I want my
to you have
fucking
to grind.
friend.
Yeah.
I want my fucking friend.
Yeah, you have to grind and you
What's up,
have
Arthur?
you have to put the work in and then eventually it comes. You can't
Such a prick.
Well, guys, this has been a great show. We really thank God for coming on. Rick's being an asshole, and I'm tired of him. So, and Bruce wants us to come by the track for a minute.
Boy,
I'm
oh
not sure
boy,
why, but
it's just been a fucking day, hasn't it?
it has been a day. I've been playing hide and seek all day long.
But hey,
I'm winning.
what a
I'm
fucking
being
show!
Bigfoot on the same page.
What a show!
Got him.
Just tell Rick, let it go.
Hey, Jonathan freaking just came off.
He
across
did.
the lips
And honestly, I want to thank you because a lot of the information, especially about the sponsorship stuff. I mean, that's beneficial to me to help me.
that we
People
get
things, you know.
geeked out going to fucking Sea Otter.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
and
it's just-
watching our locals. I mean, like this year, dude, our local BMX kids, I have, and Mike and I talked about it,
Thanks, Matt.
that we have not seen that many BMX kids go and dip into Sea Otter like we did this year.
Yeah, a lot of the little kids. I mean, we seen the older kids, but the little kids. I mean, these are all like 12
Holy
or 11
shit,
and others
man.
that were out there this weekend or last weekend, whatever it was. And it was like, wow, really?
I think a lot of the BMX people are starting to transition to the mountain
God
bike.
bless them.
I
Thank
mean,
God.
At least that's the way it looks. I'm not much into BMX anymore,
No, you're all right.
but
You're good.
that's the way it seems. It's like you see a lot of these BMX kids coming over, and the thing is, like, the BMX kids, when they come over, they're really good because they have bike skill, right?
Yeah.
And that's like the biggest thing we teach the kids too, is that we go to the BMX track quite often and ride, because that's where for
Where
one,
you
it's
go?
good Manteca.
Here, Manteca?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
usually at work. Sorry.
Yeah, we hit Manteca.
My
So,
bad.
but you work on bike skill, and then your high
Yeah.
intensity training is.
Well, we talked about it on her.
Yeah, it's
Every
like-
guy coming in that pro
Jesus
fall, you
Christ.
could tell who was a BMXer when they started manning down to the bottom of the track. You could tell.
That fucking shit was
You just
ridiculous.
Because mountain bikers that just mountain bike, they don't man like that. BMXers, they have a way of manualing, and you can see it.
I mean, we've even talked about going out and doing some races at Manteca. It just hasn't really happened yet. Like, but it would be fun. We want to do it.
Okay, hold on.
We just haven't really done
Get
it.
over there.
I'm good. I'm
Where-
fine.
where-
I'm fine. Don't mind me.
Do I gotta grab your tongue?
Nope, I'm good. Don't mind me.
He must
I
start.
thought it was a joke for a minute.
just checking, dog.
So maybe one day we'll be out there and do some racing, but it hasn't happened yet.
Hey, it's all
We have dirt jumpers, and like I said, we go out there and we do it. We just haven't got any.
Well, you were on your dirt jumpers last time I was out. You guys were out there, were you?
Yeah.
Were you on your dirt jumpers?
Yeah, you see
Because I know your daughter was riding your Speeco.
Yeah, she was able to speak up.
That's right. Okay, maybe you were.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because there was something you were having. There was an obstacle you were having an issue with that you couldn't get over the way you wanted to.
I think that was me.
Oh, was it you?
Probably 5K something.
Yeah, whatever. But it was. I was like, yeah, they're human.
Yeah, good show,
The
Mike.
shit, the shit that they ride is way harder than we ride. They're having trouble with our track.
Hey, you're doing a hell of a job, dude.
Thanks, bro. Hey, Rick, I think your mom's calling.
This is why it's so fucking
Which
hard.
button?
Yeah, what do we push?
Yeah. No, this is awesome. I mean, this is a good deal. Jonathan,
Have you guys thought about doing like a podcast?
like, yes, time. You don't have time to get sponsored. How do
Well,
you
no,
do a
because
podcast?
I look at our shit show, right? Because we had so much fun, but we can
That's
go
because of our viewers.
well, because we can go be serious and have a time like tonight.
Are you still there, Bruce?
You know, like, dude, you cannot freaking bat an eye at this shit.
it's all good stuff, man. I mean,
You know, like, this is great content. The families, you can't. You honestly can't.
I've kind of thought about it a little bit, but like he was saying, it's a lot of work on top of what I'm doing already.
Oh, don't give me cuckoos.
It's-
dude. I gotta hear about that shit tomorrow.
It's just hard. It's just hard to try to balance everything. Like I said, once
It has to be, like, honestly.
once the team gets a little more set up, and I think more
go ahead.
people kind of come on board and start
Uh-huh.
helping out in different ways, and it frees up time. But like I said, the last 3 years I've done pretty much everything by myself.
Right.
Mike has helped me with like some coaching and some writing up some stuff, but other than that, it's been like I had to learn how to make a website by myself, which was a pain in the ass.
Dude, Jesus
Like-
Christ.
You know, spiders?
Fuck
So-
that shit.
Oh, you just got the spiders, right? Hey, Rick, sit up.
Right.
You're getting
I'm
lost.
trying.
You're falling
I'm
out.
trying.
You're falling
I'm
out.
trying. Like,
And that's Mr. E.T. right there. That's the guy who's the stunt guy for the movie.
sorry, Terry.
Where's the booster seat?
Robert Cardoza.
Sorry, Cardoza.
Yeah.
I'm
The
doing-
stunt man for E.T.
I'm doing my best right now.
So
You're
yeah,
just setting up.
and then trying to have the
A
content all the time for a podcast, I think
Right.
would be kind of hard.
It'd be cool. Well, you
It
know
is hard, let
I
me
think-
tell you.
Yeah, I think it would be. It wouldn't be a weekly thing. I think it'd have to be a little like
Well,
give some gap. I mean, it depends on
You
how
can do bi-weekly.
how we do it.
Dirty Dubs does it bi-weekly.
I guess it depends on how we would go about it. Like,
well,
if we want to
you
do
know what?
like a
the thing is, like, honestly, because I commute for work, and my big thing was like I would go and listen to all the other podcasts and listen for good topics and all this shit, and it's like we haven't had that for the past 2 weeks. That's where I'm like, thinking like,
Yeah.
what the hell, dude? I'm like, dude, where's Manzanita? Where's Reedley? The Fresno crew. Like, looking at our legit folks that support the shit show that we do, where it was like, dude, this shouldn't happen. You know what I mean? But
Well, I appreciate you guys having me on.
Oh, gee, dude.
Oh, John, I'm
John,
glad you came by.
John, oh
Okay.
my God, dude, you were a breath of fresh
Watch your
air,
side
dude.
chick and everything.
Oh my God,
Or your
dude.
side chick, whatever it is.
Dude, had a good time. Dude, the state race just went a little bit fucking longer.
No, that's all good.
Apologize for that, but looking forward to seeing you and the crew at Dodge Ridge and at North Star, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys middle of summer looking for guests, we'll come back and give you an update.
You know
on,
what? We don't plan
I tell you
anything.
what, you have some good races. That your team does well, or whatever you want to talk about. Hit us up. Come
Yeah.
up. We don't need an excuse to have you on. We kind of make our own schedule.
The door is always open.
Well, usually. Unless,
And
Rick locks it.
I try to get some of the kids to come out tonight with
Totally
us, but they had prom, so
Oh, my
Yeah,
kids don't
it's
even
okay.
come out. Hey, if you can't make your own kid come out, you ain't gonna get no one else to come out. Kids are too shy these days. They don't want to. I mean, they for themselves do a thing in their room, whatever, their own YouTube, whatever,
yeah,
by themselves. Yeah, they're all golden. But to get out there and talk to people and be social, kids aren't that way anymore.
Yeah.
And my nephew's been here 4 or 5 times. He never says a damn thing.
Shit don't happen,
It's like
dude.
my wife just put a wall back there because
Yeah.
they won't say nothing. They don't have the
Sorry, Carlos.
the
Social
vocabulary
skills.
or the
Social skills.
social
Social
skills.
skills, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know that I would have when I was a kid.
We're doing our
Yeah,
best.
Today's
right
world,
now.
this is what the world is. Podcasts and YouTube, and you got to be able to talk. And if you can't, then you're gonna have issues
yeah,
because people don't want to talk to you face to face anymore. The kids don't. They don't. Everything's
yeah.
Hey, I'm geeked out.
yeah.
I mean, dude, hey, local homegrown freaking
Yeah.
team got freaking Commensal freaking as a sponsor. Oakdale Bikes, hey, good
Hell,
for
they
them.
like us. Pretty
Good.
good deal.
They like us.
Good deal.
Go figure.
Yeah.
What the hell are the odds of that shit?
Yeah,
I mean, goddamn, dude.
Hey, if Black Squirrel gets a nut every now and again.
Oh, good God
We're
almighty.
doing all right.
But hey, you know what? Great Saturday show.
Yes, sir.
Apologize. Sorry, Jonathan,
All good.
that we started late because it was
Not gonna like he has a life or anything.
it was crazy.
Busy.
Earlier tonight.
It was.
and everything. But
But today was a long day. I mean, and you know how you go to the
Oh, yeah.
store and all that. It's a long day. Sometimes shit doesn't work out. the way
You
you
know,
want it to.
but hey, dude, when you
That's
get to
okay,
freaking roll up and be like, hey, dude, talk about freaking the downhill series.
Yeah.
You
Come
can't
back,
freaking
man.
can't bat
So
an
on
eye.
your way down the mountain on a Saturday, hit us up. Hey, we're coming through.
Hey, and then on
We'll do a late
top,
show.
hey, on top of the freaking the rentals from last year, they're for sale.
At North Star,
Yeah, that
that's where you need to go. 'cause
people
you
are
know,
freaking making a killing on that shit.
Yeah,
That's
We're trying to find a new bike for
we-
Rick, something a
dude,
little bit lighter.
we don't. There is nothing close to BMX that comes anything to that.
That is pretty cool how they do that. They sell
You
the
know?
demos. Yeah. Well, you can buy a used BMX bike on YouTube and Facebook.
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
It's for a decent price, but those mountain bikes go for pretty cheap from what I've seen.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Anybody hear about the Chico track?
I haven't. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Just had that.
Tomorrow's the BMX show. Hey guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I'm gonna cut Rick off.
Man,
We'll
oh
do another show
man,
tomorrow.
hey, I gotta get my rest.
And yeah, he definitely needs his rest, beauty rest.
But I tell you what a freaking show. You know, having Jonathan
Jeff,
on
thanks.
here and giving us the whole rundown of what it is to run a freaking local freaking downhill team.
You're a little late though. Yeah, it's cool.
Dude.
I mean,
People don't know.
it's still a year-round job.
We
Right.
we get
It
hey,
is. I
we
don't
get
give a shit if it's 50 weeks a year or if it's 15 weeks a year.
Hey,
It's still a year-round job.
we-
It doesn't sponsor
we
shit.
get geeked out and we're dropping dollar bills like nope. Yeah, homeboys ain't get this. You know this.
Yeah, Mount
like-
Rockers for stripper. They'd be rich around here.
Oh my God, dude! Wait, when Rampage shows up
Oh,
and
oh,
we're
yeah.
here,
Yeah,
hey,
Rampage or
Yeah. Crankworks and
Crankworks
Audi
or-
9s and all that shit.
oh,
Like
Sarah
Sarah, oh yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
The,
all that
the,
shit.
The, oh,
Joyride?
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
we're in. That whole shit through the city, going through people's houses.
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
those fuckers are nuts.
Yeah,
Stairs are this wide, bars are this wide. Yeah, I'm not feeling it.
yeah. That's crazy.
So what's your favorite, Jonathan? High pivot?
Oh, high pivot all day.
Ooh, wow.
Rick doesn't know anything about how he's got shit. So
I'll get a fucking nosebleed. Wow, a high pivot?
Yeah.
Really? No shit?
I just got on a high pivot last year, and yeah, it makes a huge difference.
Okay, don't even freaking run into us like that. You're like,
yeah,
that's salt in the wounds.
guys, we really
Like,
appreciate you
my
tuning in.
God.
Tomorrow we may do another tomorrow's race and run.
You never know.
See what Rick's schedule looks like. New sponsor next season, Beer Budget.
Yes.
Oh, very good possibility.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
and
Rick's rolling. in the money right now,
hey,
dude.
anything can happen.
Ching, ching.
Hey, bing, 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 bing. You never know. Did anything
I will give him a couple stickers tonight, and we'll see how we'll go
you
from
know,
there.
well, hey,
Start with the stickers.
we go
Start
there,
somewhere.
We got 'em.
I got
Hey.
the hat already.
Yeah, we got some stickers out there. The new stickers.
Oh.
The new.
The
New.
new animated cartoon.
Exactly.
So
Hey, good
awesome show.
Good to see you back in the freaking air chair, Mikey. Miss you, dude. Last week,
Yeah, well, yeah, you was yeah, you're right. It's been a week.
I felt like
I did come home.
I was in the fucking jungle, dude.
You were having a good time, you have a good time at a funeral. So stop it.
Jesus Christ.
Especially when you're talking about shit. You start talking, you're happy.
You know, hey,
It's a good deal.
shout out to Jonathan. Ignite
Jonathan.
Vikings.
Thank you
And
guys.
Michael,
Hey, dude.
for being the show for tonight.
I,
Gotta be good for something, right?
Yeah,
I'm always
shit.
driving you guys.
Yeah, and you're good at it though.
Yeah,
If you weren't good at it, Michael, we wouldn't even ask you. But you're so good.
Hey, we'll bring you up for another show.
Yeah.
Just in case
Yeah.
if we needed an attaboy show up.
Hey, you got to drive from Utah. Mike did all the
Mine was
driving.
good. Yeah. Hey, John.
So,
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah, if anyone out there is interested in getting kids into downhill mountain biking, check us out on Instagram or on our website.
Awesome.
Ignite
Exactly.
Biking.
Yeah, Mikes.com.
yeah,
Yep,
because
Ignite Biking.
you
Ignite Biking.
Biking, yeah.
you still have the mission statement up there
Yep.
too, right?
Everything's on there.
For sure. Okay, cool.
Awesome. Good deal. Good show.
Boy,
Informative, that's for sure. Learned a little bit.
hey, was this not freaking refreshing?
It was nice. I mean, we still have the same great chat room in there. The
Oh, chat room. Oh, dude.
It's
Chat
awesome.
room. Hey, dude. All the fans.
Different comments,
Just-
but
just
it was a good show.
In general.
Yeah.
Dude, it was great.
Because I'm telling you, these kids, if you want to get a mountain bike, you get your kids out there. Trust me, get your kids out there because they're going to benefit from it. You can BMX all you want to, but the mountain bike stuff, you ride a lot further, you ride out harder.
Hey, you ain't
You
lying.
want your kid to be healthy?
No.
If you like riding bikes, this is the thing to do. I mean, you can do them both. You can do all of it. You can do every
Junior-
aspect of bicycling.
Junior high and freaking high school.
Yeah.
And it
Get-
doesn't even have
get
to be kids. I mean, look at Harley. He's on the team and he's older.
Oh,
He's
So, I mean-
almost dirt. God,
So-
Hardy's old.
It's, I mean, whoever's getting into it, we just want to get more people into the sport
Right.
and ride.
It's all right, hey, dude.
Teach
use,
them the right way.
use Harley as a freaking tax.
How old are they?
a tax write-off.
I don't know. He's what, 38,
36.
36?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hardy's not that old, is he?
Just, well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Is he older than that?
yeah, I think he's 40 plus.
Is he?
I'm
God,
kind
he's like a
Yeah.
grandpa and shit.
of deep on the YouTube side. It's like, wasn't going to throw that out there, but,
Well,
you know.
Yeah, but
Hey, I'm right there too, so I
Hey,
can say.
it's your commensal freaking deal, Jonathan.
Yeah, but that's awesome. Yeah, it doesn't matter how old you are.
No.
I love riding my mountain bike.
Yeah.
So does Rick, and obviously Jonathan does. But yeah, hit them up if you guys want to ride.
Yeah.
They'll give you
Yeah.
they'll give you a structure, some structure to how you want to do it and what it takes to be at least have fun.
We're going to do our best.
Yeah.
You know?
We always do our best, Rick. That's our job.
Pissing in the wind,
A
baby.
lot of people even
I
say
don't
that
want to do that.
they're too old to get good or whatever, you know. And it's
Oh,
like,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I just started the mountain bike racing thing 3 years ago. I mean, I've always rode since you know I was little,
Right.
doing the moto and then the BMX thing here and there, and then but the mountain biking I just picked it up 3 years ago or so, and I mean,
You have a lot better chance of getting good at an old age mountain biking than you do
Exactly.
at BMX. I can guarantee you that
yeah,
right now.
like
Good for you, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, I mean, dude, Mike and I, we will freaking bust some people's nuts. But honest to goodness, what a fucking show.
What's up, Scotty?
You know, you can go and take the freaking show and share it amongst your freaking sponsors for your team, and hopefully it comes out to something good.
Yeah,
You
you
know?
know.
Because like,
They got a lot of props tonight.
hey,
Yeah.
dude, this was great.
Yeah.
I love
Something
it.
we don't usually do interviews. This is
You know?
something we just don't do.
Yeah.
Hardly ever.
And when you hit me up friggin' last week, it was like, hey, dude, we keep chopping at the bit and it doesn't work out. I was like, you know what?
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Hey, we got a freaking opening and we can make it happen.
Yeah, because I know we've talked about it for a
I mean,
while.
we already
yeah.
knew you. We've
Yeah,
we've
you guys-
these guys.
The on-air sign is
Yeah.
on.
You guys have
Next
supported
thing-
us since
yeah.
we've started.
Well, you know, hey,
And
we,
then-
we
and
do
then-
our best there, Jonathan.
Like I said, you guys reached out a while ago saying something about doing the show, and I was like, yeah, whatever. And I mean,
Dude,
it never lines up, but it worked out perfect because North Star schedule came out and
right? He's in.
and all that
But-
stuff.
Hey,
All the
you,
right time.
you and I were like talking like, yeah, dude, North Star would be cool if it. Oh shit, here we go. Oh, North Star, it's out. Oh shit, here we go. Dodge Ridge, man.
Which do you see they're racing on a Monday this year?
I
At North Star.
did.
Live Wire Classic.
Yeah.
Live Wire Classics on a Monday this year.
Yeah, like I mean, I
Labor
got
Day weekend.
no problem.
Oh, there you go.
Hey,
Okay,
yeah.
that makes sense.
I got no problem taking a day off of work.
Yeah, we know.
So
And then the Dodge Ridge thing is going to be interesting to see how that goes. I'm excited to see how that goes.
Hopefully it goes good because it's so close to us.
Yeah.
All of us, actually.
yeah, for sure.
And
And Dodge is just like it's so chill. Hey, but well, and you know what? You know, North Star is to an extent. You know, it's
North Star's got a reputation to uphold. They got to be a little bit up.
Dude, I mean,
Olympic Center.
well,
Village.
I mean, dude, you look at like history past, like the kings of freaking.
Yeah, it's
insane. Yeah,
it's crazy. I mean,
It's
I
kinda
hope
tough.
it works out, especially at Dodge. I think if Dodge works out, that'll be a good thing for a lot of. It makes it a lot easier for people from around here to get into it.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Get your team up.
Well,
They don't. Not everybody's gonna. There's people that are not gonna drive the North Star.
Yeah, exactly.
They just not
I
gonna.
mean,
North Star's far.
if
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get my ass handed to me,
You go to Manteca, huh?
I do that too. But I mean,
Oh, that's what
dude,
you meant.
but then you got freaking the King of Kings, Palmer.
Well, yeah, to
'Cause
drive
he-
to North
he-
Star to get your ass handed to you, when I could drive to Dodge. and do it.
Yeah,
He lives
Dodge-
there. He
Dodge
lives
is
there
about an hour
in
and a half.
freaking Tahoe.
Right. It's just.
Whereas,
It would be nice
bro,
to be able to
dude,
what, an hour and a half. Is that
Yeah,
what it is to Dodge?
I think
About an hour and a half. Yeah, it's half the time to Dodge and half the price for a lift ticket, and
God,
makes it easier.
I
I mean,
mean, dude,
there's people that don't want to drive BMX. BMX, you got to drive.
No,
You really want to
that's
do
true.
all the stuff, you got to drive.
Mhm.
There's parents that don't want to do it, and I mean, we're just talking like Roseville, Elkhorn, Bakersfield, Fresno. I mean, Bakersfield is far, but Fresno, an hour and a half, 2 hours, and they're like, "Oh, I got to drive that far." Never mind.
I'm a Palmer
Never
fan,
mind.
dude.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
like,
it's a
dude,
lot.
hey, here we go.
That's
And-
it.
You know,
Yeah,
and we're getting things right. Exchequer's around here now, so I mean, it's not the same, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
something. It's a place to ride.
and especially because Exchequer is really big on the freaking the high school freaking junior high
Yeah.
Right.
series
Right.
too. So hey, cahoots to them too.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of shit going on.
There is.
And people don't see that. I guess is
They don't even know to look
the
for
right
it.
word.
They don't know to look for it.
Well, I mean, Jesus Christ. Well,
I think what if you pull up Mount Mikan on TV, you do not see Exchequer.
yeah.
You see
Yeah.
Valsoul.
Yeah.
I mean, shit that they're just shredding on it.
Mhm.
Right? Because everything looks like it'll kill you if you fall. You don't see Exchequer. Exchequer's not even on the map.
Yeah.
So they have no idea they can go do that. So it's just a matter of spreading the word and getting people. I mean, obviously, the more kids we can get on a bike, the better off we're going to
Yeah.
be. Because that's what it takes to make the sport keep going.
And I feel like mountain biking's getting bigger
Oh, yeah.
now. Like you see series is popping up everywhere.
Little
Little,
shit on TV all the time.
even if
We're-
it's
You didn't used to.
even if it's just one or two race series is that they're popping up. Like I just seen a dual
How do-
slalom series.
So how
Yeah,
does that go? How does that?
Stafford?
At Stafford.
Oh, Stafford.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're gonna be doing a 3-race dual slalom series.
Yeah,
which
I
is
seen
cool.
that
Yeah.
on the gram. So how does that go though? Like with you guys, because like we're talking like let's go transponders, because it was in my notes because talking with Ricky and everything, my son over there in Georgia. What do you prefer? What is like the best go around to make it work? Kind of top notch.
Make what word?
The timing.
As far as like the racing, because like you're looking at freaking 1720, right? You get what I'm saying?
No, you're losing me.
Okay,
You're losing both of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's past your bedtime.
Okay, I'm trying to figure it out. put me on blast.
So I'm not trying to.
Shit.
Not trying to.
Shit.
You lost me.
Damn it! I had it in there. Okay, all right. Carry on. Hey, we're gonna take a pass.
We're just gonna go home.
Well,
It's time to go to bed.
well, no, because
Past bedtime.
well, you know, you go and put up with it. I say, okay, cool. The on track downhill shit. You have that, you know. But then you go and look at the high schools, and I'm looking kind of like the Robbie's team, right? Because they're kind of in that mixed deal, you know.
A mixed deal of BMX and mountain bike.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, and trying to make that freaking happen and make sense. You know, and because I talked with a handful of freaking parents today, and we're like, dude, yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be cool. But then you didn't really hear anything else after that.
Well, it sounds cool until you got to pay for the bike and you got to travel. I mean, they're already traveling for BMX.
Yeah.
They got to travel for mountain biking as well, and the bike is definitely not going to be cheap. Just like a BMX bike is not going to be cheap, but it's just another. I mean, if you got the paycheck for it, yeah, it sounds like a great idea because it is. The more time you keep your kid on a bike and outside and doing something,
Yeah, for sure.
the better off you're going to be because
Hey,
It's
I
hard.
get it.
you
It's
don't want
hard.
that 30-year-old freaking son living in the basement playing video games.
Yeah, you ain't
can't
fucking
get rid
lying.
of. I mean,
Dude, did we just become best friends?
And it's different than BMX too, because when a parent takes a kid to a BMX track, they watch them the entire time.
right.
When you take them to North Star ride, you can't
You
see.
shit.
You see 10 seconds.
Right,
of
the last 10
run,
seconds.
you know?
Right.
Depending on where you're standing, you see 10
Yeah.
to 20 seconds of a run.
Yeah.
And that's it.
We do
That's
the
all
same
you see.
shit. It's like
It's just
shit.
like
Opening weekend. I'm like, did you see that shit?
that's the other you only
Hey.
see 10 seconds.
Yeah.
No matter where you stand at.
Hey, we get full blown freaking retarded. Where it's like, you see him fucking see that shit?
yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah, no.
But you're right, parents they don't get to watch it the whole time.
Yeah.
So they got you got to
So
kind of set them
I
free
think for that aspect, it's hard for a parent to be like, oh, I'm going to drive 3 hours,
and not see
take my
shit.
kid up there, and not really
Holy
see anything.
shit.
But it's cool atmosphere there too, because they have
A bar.
a bar, they have food,
They
it's
do.
super chill, and all the riders come down when they're not riding and hang out, and cool atmosphere to be at, but you don't get to see much
Until
riding.
you get that, you get to the top and have the drone falling. Then you can see all
Yeah,
of it. But for the first 10 years, you ain't seen shit.
Hey, you're not gonna hear anything from me, dude, because it is a blast.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's just, but yeah, we just need to get more kids into it. I don't care which, you get on a bike, you have so many options. I mean, every kid knows when you get, they may not know right now, but when they get older, realize that as soon as I got my bike, I had freedom.
Yeah.
I could go do, I could get,
It's weird
I
how
could
that
get to
goes.
what I wanted to do because I could get there.
And it teaches you a lot of stuff. Like it teaches you work ethic. It teaches
sure.
you to deal with adversity and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So I think that's one of the things that we preach a lot too. Is like it helps these kids turn into good adults, and like when they go to get a job, they're gonna know that hard work fucking pays. You know? Whereas kids that don't do that stuff
Yeah.
and they play video games all day and whatever.
They went out there and cut their teeth.
Yeah, I mean, at work we get those kind of kids all the time that they
Don't
come
wanna
in.
work.
Yeah,
That's
lazy
a
as
general
shit.
that's a general across the board conversation right now to have.
Yeah.
But
So yeah, if you get them into any kind of, extreme sport like that, where, I mean, you're gonna get
What's
hurt
up,
at some
good luck?
point and stuff that
What's going on,
you have to
Christian?
get through that, and then you have to work your ass off
Yeah.
to be good, because you could be talented and win at a certain level, but then as you get higher in ranks, then that talent is gonna get beat by hard
sure.
work. So you
Well,
have
yeah.
to put in both.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's been racers in BMX. They go all the way through amateur. They get to the pro, and they've been used to being out here, and now all of a sudden they're right here, and they don't know how to ride in a pack, and they're nervous.
And then usually that's the ones that quit right after they turn pro. Like, oh fuck, I don't
Rent-
like this anymore.
Renting is due every day.
Right.
Yep.
But it's just one of those things. You got to check up from the neck up. You can figure out what you want. If you want it, go do it. If you don't, just get the hell out of it.
Yep.
Because you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
Jonathan, thank you very much for coming on, man. We really
John,
appreciate you.
thank
Hell
you guys.
yes.
Michael's getting
Like-
antsy over here. You're
Hey,
driving.
hey,
He's getting ready to make you walk.
Hey, when you're a factory, you get your own Uber like this. We don't have that stuff.
You do.
No, I'm not really.
Oh.
I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
good
not,
night.
I'm not part of the cool
Thank you,
factor,
guys.
but goddamn it. But, hey,
I'll
dude,
let Morgan
yes.
know you said that. Too.
Yeah, right.
I mean, dude, big shout out to Jonathan coming on board. I mean, dude, Ignite Biking coming out of Oakdale, the 209, like fucking
You were kind of
Modesto,
squirming. That's
like
I was trying to get you out of there.
Jesus Christ,
Absolutely.
like what a show!
Yeah, yeah.
It was great. You know,
Great
and
guest.
being able to be chill tonight, we really needed it.
Yeah, it was
You
nice,
know,
man.
Community needed it. You know, so
Hector Cuevas, Challenge BMX in the house. Good evening to those folks. What's going on, Hector?
yeah. What's up, Hector? But yeah, hey, dude, gonna throw it over there to Mikey. Big shout out to the team.
Yeah, team did good today.
Kids did good.
Parents did good.
Freaking weather was kind of crazy, but other than that, like, all in all,
Yeah, the parents did well, and there was no one.
squad was cool.
Fuck you.
Nobody got shot, and
Yeah.
we were good.
Yeah, a lot of good finishes. I mean, I'm happy with
Yeah.
the squad.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody
You
did
know,
well.
So
Even that one of mine did pretty well.
big shout out to everybody, freaking California Squared, and everybody in between. You know, Danny Mendieta and Willie, because Willie didn't show up.
He
was
showed
there.
up. He just wasn't right.
He was there, but he didn't ride. So
Chicken.
big shout out to Danny and Cato over there, the Bear, the Babs freaking team. You know, so
Yeah, it was a good
yeah,
day.
I was getting ready to stumble because
I was only there for a little bit. I was
Yeah.
just checking in and out. I wasn't really there.
Yeah.
I was just kind of.
yeah. So big shout out to them. Had a like a kind of semi. What the hell are you going? Shit.
I don't know what you're talking
God
about.
damn it. Fucking.
Coming out of retirement at the.
No. Kirby squad. Kirby had a handful of riders.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Kirby is out there. They're living off the coattails of freaking Upshaw, I guess, after freaking last week's freaking.
Is he riding on a cookie right now?
Upshaw is.
Oh.
Yeah. You know. So, but you know what? Hey, it is what it is.
It's still going.
You know. So shout
Yeah.
out to the Kirby squad. You know,
Yeah.
making shit happen over there in Baco last weekend. Other than that, what else we got?
You got nothing?
Are you sure?
Positive.
Oh,
Our guests are leaving.
you know what?
We'll be back tomorrow.
We do have
Oh, yeah. Our goodie bag.
Colleen's Toffee
Yes, sir.
jumping on board with the show.
Yeah.
Colleen's Toffee out of the 831. So appreciate that.
831.
The 831 there. Here you go, Mike.
We know some of those people.
Have a little bit of that.
Woo! Yeah, coming out of the man's, baby. So, yeah. Colleen's Toffee. Coming over here. But yeah, you know, a little different. You know, we don't get interviews a lot on the show, but greatly appreciate it. With that, you better try that. I had a couple.
Oh, we're at halftime.
Yeah, I do. I mean, yeah, you got to test the product, dog.
Okay.
So, but yeah, hey, big shout out to the crew. Everybody supporting the show, and shout out to Stanford. You know, BMX Jesus' son went and put it on the lips right there for the main event. But hey, Holly Dunn, Dodger
Gypsy.
Apparel,
Gypsy.
Billy over there at Gate 9. Mike just left. You know, so shout out to him. So,
Down.
just a good time, guys. Saturday night.
Stay.
Hey, nothing crazy, but hey, appreciate everybody. Like, share,
I
subscribe.
don't get big.
You know, so for everybody on the Ignite team, you know, take the interview and share it to other sponsors. You know,
Absolutely.
because, like, I mean,
Help your owner out.
dude, I mean, what a great crew.
Well, he is. I don't know about the rest of them.
But it was great.
It was a great interview.
It
Very
was-
informative.
It was
And
refreshing.
if you guys really want to mountain bike, and you
Yeah.
have kids that want to do it, those are the people to go talk to. If you're in the Minnesota area,
But, hey,
we've seen them ride.
don't ask me for a good time because I tell you what, the schedule's up, dude, and you know where I'm going to be. Smothered and covered in tater tots over there, freaking Dodge Ridge.
Guys, thank you all for tuning in. We
Man.
appreciate you.
Yes.
Work in the corner.
I gotta let my guests out so that my dog don't bite them.
You're all right, dude.
And
I'll keep
you go home.
I'll
Go
keep
back.
you around, dude.
Really?
Yeah, you're all right, dude.
I'm right for a white guy. You racist
Hey.
sucker, you.
Thank you guys so much, guys. Love you so much. Have a great Saturday night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And stay tuned because you never know what the hell we're going to do.
That's why we have a show.
Yep.